Well, hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? It is bright, as you can see. So, yeah, I'm being blinded here. What up, Karen? Hi, Barbie and Carol and What the Craft and Shar and Patty and Charlotte. What up, Marissa? Hi, Crafting with Christy. All right, so I'm being blinded to death by the sun. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Yvonne. I'm being blinded by the sun and the sparkle on this canvas. It's not too bad for you guys, but like, yeah, the sparkle is real, folks. Hello, Blonde Noir. Blonde Noir, did you get my package? Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Holly. Hi, Renee. What's up, Fizzy Milkshake? Hi, Kiss My Yaz. Hi, Mackenzie. Mackenzie says I'll be watching for a very short time, so I'll get around to leave for work. All right, Mackenzie, do your thing. Not yet. All right, it should be in there. You should be getting it today because I sent it out. What was that? Friday or Saturday or something? Hi, Annika. Is it Marina? Hi, Diamond in the Rough. What's up, Kelly Head? Hi, Dutch Doc. Well, howdy, Redneck Beauty in the house. I finally did send it out, Blanc Noir. I'm sorry. It took me forever and a day, but I'm lazy and I didn't get to the post office. So I sent Mr. Coffee. Hi, Jessica Upton. Hi, Anna. Hi, an Angel's mom. Hi, Shawnee. Marina. Is Marina? Okay. There we go. Sorry, I was looking for my next symbol. The amount of progress I've made on this diamond painting is disgusting. Um, I have not touched it in 3 days. What's up, Cindy? I have not touched this project in 3 days. I should have been way further than I am. I'm not sorry. Hi, Brickyard Kid Studios. After that face mask challenge and I took the Benadryl, I was fine the night afterwards, but then yesterday it hit me like a ton of bricks. And on top of the fact that the kids went back to school, Mr. Coffee went back to work, and it was just me and the dogs. I cleaned the entire house. I touched everything with bleach. Everything got touched in my house with bleach. So, hi, the Frozen Crafter. You must live in North Dakota. But I cleaned my entire house, top to bottom, door handles, doors, everything. One, how does the door get so dirty? Have children, apparently. But I cleaned the entire house, and I then had to take Daisy to the vet to get shots because she was due for her like 2 or 3 year rabies shot, and last thing I need is for her to be up in here foaming from the mouth. So I had to go get her shots, and Killian tagged along with us so that he could be emotional support, more like a pain in the butt. But if you leave him home by himself because he's so used to always being around Daisy, if I leave Killian home by himself, he'll just cry until we get back. And I don't want to drive the neighbors nuts. I don't know them, but I also don't want to drive them nuts. So I was like, yeah, you're going with us. Dutch Dog says, I need to sleep, but I can't miss this live. Oh, Dutch Dog, if you need to go to sleep, go ahead and go to sleep. You can catch it on the replay. Hi, Misty, stopping in to say hi. While at the gas station, we broke down for 3 hours on I-80. Oh, no. That's no good, Misty. Hi, Tracy. How's it going? Ginger. Every time I say your name, I think of Ginger chicken dinner. I don't know why. That's just where my brain goes. You know how sad I was this morning? My normal routine now is to go try to catch your live. And I got up this morning, I got the kids off to school, got the dogs out, came back to the house, and I'm like, I'm ready. And there was no live. I'm like, son of a... What's up, Rebecca? Hi, Ashley. Long time, Ashley. I don't think I've seen you for a while. Hi, Lisa. And Lisa. Yeah, Lisa Robinson, you made it live. We're happy to have you. Hi, Marissa. I'm disinfecting our house today. Germs must die. The replay isn't as fun, Dutch Dog says. Yeah, but if you need to sleep. Because don't you work night shift now at the hospital, Dutch Dog? Yeah, when as soon as those kids left out the house Monday, I grabbed bleach and my mop bucket and my rags and I wiped everything down. One, how is a door handle textured is what I want to know. I want to go touch the door handle because their bathroom is weird. When you go into their bathroom, there's a door and then there's their sink and like this little area. And then there's another door that goes into the bathroom. I went to go touch the one door and it was rough. And I was like, why is the door handle rough? And I don't usually go in their actual bathroom where like the toilet and the shower is because usually they keep that clean themselves. So I'm like, why is it so rough? That's gross. So I bleached everything. And then I had to try to hide the smell of the bleach because I knew Mr. Coffee was going to say something if he smelled it. And of course, he got home as I was picking up the kids from school and he goes, immediately I opened the door and knew you had cleaned the house. And I was like, crap. If you can't smell it, it's not clean. Hi, Forgetful Red. How's it going? He says, "Oh my God, yes, they make everything so gross." Yes. How do you make a door handle textured? Hi, Kim. Hi. You had a live while I'm awake, although I'm at work, so need to whisper. Okay. We ain't gonna tell nobody you at work, Kim. Ill kids' bathrooms. Don't miss that. My kids are grown. Yeah. Hi, Naomi. Yes, you're finally able to catch a live. I'm thinking I'm going to start doing lives maybe every other Tuesday, just so I don't get burnt out on it. I do like doing my Wip and Chats. So I think every other Tuesday you guys will get a Wip and Chat, and then every other Tuesday you guys will get a live. Just so that like my folks over in the UK and stuff don't have to feel like they need to stay up until like 4 and 5 a.m. just to catch my live on Fridays. That, and I wanted to see if Rachel wanted to go live on the opposite Tuesday. That way she can do her lives every other week. Hi, Cassandra. I just got up, so I get to see your live. Yay! Mindy says hi. Hi, Cassie. I wanted to stay watch all, but it's 1 a.m. here, and I still have sick. Oh, well, I hope he starts feeling better soon for you, Angel's mom. There's nothing worse than sick babies. I am chugging along on this today because I got nothing done on it yesterday. Okay, so yesterday I took some more Benadryl because when I woke up, my face was still itchy. Like I woke up and it felt like I had crabs on my face or something. I was like, why is my face so itchy? I thought it was maybe just dry from the mask. So I went and put lotion on and that just made it worse. And I was like, okay. So then I looked in the mirror and saw that I had broken out in the hives again. And I was like, crap. So I took some more Benadryl. Usually I only take half the dosage I need because I don't take medicine. So when I do, it kicks me in my butt. So I took a full dose of what it tells me I'm supposed to take. Yeah, that was a bad thing. I was excited all afternoon yesterday. I got a special surprise that you guys will get to see tomorrow in a video. But I got my first customs in. And so I was all excited about that. And then boom, it hits me. My head starts feeling all foggy. And luckily I had already picked up the kids from school. Head starts feeling all foggy and I can't think straight. And I'm trying to talk to like my dad. And I'm like, why is everything seem so like, I don't know. Everything just seemed odd. And then right after I ate dinner, I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am exhausted. Like I felt like I hadn't slept in days. And I was like, I need to go take a little nap before the kids go to bed. I went to sleep at, I don't know, 6:45, so like 6:45 p.m. I woke up at 9:30. And I was like looking at Mr. Coffee like, why did you let me sleep? If I take a nap after 5 o'clock, yeah, there's no bedtime. I was up till 4 o'clock this morning. until my body decided it was time to go to bed. That was fun. Hi, Diego. Hi, Nikki. How you guys doing? Jessica says, Benadryl knocks me out cold for hours, even a half dose. Yeah, because I'm not used to taking medicine. Usually if I'm sick or something, I'll ride it out. I'm not about to take medicine. Mr. Coffee always fusses at me, but I don't care what he got to say. So usually I just ride it out, but with the whole allergies thing, if I don't take that Benadryl in a good amount of time, usually I end up having to go to the hospital, and I didn't want to go to the hospital and have Mr. Coffee fussing again, so I was like, I'm just going to take some more Benadryl. Yeah, that was a bad idea. So I spent majority of the day cleaning and then taking the dogs to the vet, which, somebody please tell me how a 100-pound German Shepherd is scared of a 2-pound Chihuahua. If anybody can, let me know why that is. Hi, Rosie Posey. How are you today? Hi, Raoul. So I take the dogs to the vet yesterday, and only Daisy needed shots. Again, Killian was just there for moral support. So Daisy's in I get up to the place, and the place that I go is it's somebody's house, and they have like an RV that they usually take around town to do like in-home pet visits and stuff if you call them out for that, but you gotta pay a little extra. And I was like, I'm cheap. I'll just come to you. It's like right down the street anyway. It's like 2 minutes down the street. Actually, it's like 5 minutes down the street because it's like right past the kids' school. And so I go to the house, and there's no signage outside of this person's house. It's just a regular house. And so I finally make it after passing the same house 6 times. Now, I've been there before, but I don't remember because I rarely ever leave the house. So I finally get to the vet's, and I see some lady with something in a blanket walk up to the door. So I was like, okay, this has to be the vet's office because I'm going to guess she has like a tiny little dog in her arms or something because, that's what people do apparently. So I get up to the door, and some guy answers the door, and I'm like, Bakken vet? And he's like, yep. And I was like, all right. I'm like, this is Daisy. And he goes, she's a biggin'. I'm like, yeah, she's a German Shepherd. They're not small. So we go in, and this little tiny Chihuahua is just walking around. Of course, Killian goes up to the dog, no problem. Killian's trying to play with the little dog. But Daisy sees the dog. Oh, no. She starts crying, and oh, she doesn't like little dogs. Daisy is afraid of small dogs. And I'm like I was telling my dad, I was like, the only thing I could think of to say to her, because the entire time she's freaking out on the leash, and I'm trying to calm her down and grab Killian because Killian's trying to play with the little dog. The little dog's just walking around, isn't paying either one of them any attention. And all I could think to say to Daisy was, stop, you're embarrassing me. Like, you're a 100-pound German Shepherd scared of a 2-pound Chihuahua. Seriously? It was a hot mess, you guys. Oh my gosh. But she got her shots. So that's all that really matters, I guess. No, my pride was a little hurt as the lady's sitting there laughing because her 2-pound dog is scaring my 100-pound German Shepherd. So that's always fun. Let's see who we got. I prefer a big dog over a little one. Little thing, especially a little ankle biter. I've been bitten by them. I just want to strangle them. Yeah, I have a little dog. He's a Pomeranian Australian Shepherd mix named Achilles. So I have a little dog, but he stays with my parents because I could only bring 2 dogs with me to the apartment. So he stays with my parents until we buy a house, which at this point my parents are claiming that they're keeping him, which I hate to tell them, but they're not. So he's my small dog, but normally he was pretty good with people. For some reason, Daisy just has this thing with little dogs. She always has. I noticed that she didn't like them, but I didn't realize that she was actually like afraid of them. So I'm sitting there watching her freak out as if this dog was like 20 times bigger than her, like a mouse. It's essentially like a mouse and an elephant. And like everybody's like laughing, and I'm like, Daisy, you're embarrassing me. Stop it. What are you doing? She's trying to like jump up into my arms and stuff. I'm like, you are 100 pounds. If you don't sit your tail down somewhere, like seriously, it was a hot mess. Mr. Coffee comes home. He's like, how'd the vet appointment go? Oh, it went great. Awesome. Yeah, my dog is scared of chihuahuas apparently, and we have quite a few small dogs that live in our building, but she rarely ever sees them to like freak out. So like, luckily, we haven't ran into that issue here at the house because all I need is a whole apartment complex talking about what kind of a scaredy dog I have. Hi, Pinky. Hi, Ivy Pets. Hi, Elizabeth Wheeler. Good morning. I'm at work, so I'll jump in and comment when I can. Okay, Ivy Pets. Pinky says, hi, so happy you're live right now. I was DPing in silence because I had nothing to watch. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, there you go. What video are you editing? What's up, Laura? Laura, I'm so sorry I missed your live. I missed a lot last night, like putting my kids to bed because I got attacked by the Benadryl. I talked to Crafting with Christy for a little bit just because I needed to talk to somebody because my adrenaline was pushing real bad yesterday. So I talked to her for a little bit, which I don't know if you guys know this because, it was like the best well-kept secret ever. If you guys will go check out royaldiamondpainting.com, apparently Crafting with Christy's sister-in-law is a co-owner. She just kind of, forgot to mention to her diamond painting family, hey, by the way, my sister-in-law is a co-owner of a diamond painting company. Really? And no, Christy, you'll never live it down. Never. Never, 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 never. Do you know what I would do if I knew someone in the diamond painting world? Oh, my gosh. Especially someone that's that close to me, like you can reach out and touch her. Diamond in the Rough says, I mentioned it in Laura's live that I was baking a cheesecake. I record. Oh, nice. Yeah, Kelly. She says, I love you. I know I'll never live it down. You're right, Christy. You will not. Hi, Sean. Hi, Heike. Oh, cool. My giant Avengers Infinity War painting is in from this shop. Yeah, like... What, Jared? Okay, so I think Jared needs a new father. No Darth Vader's here. I'm sorry. Hi, Tina. I have 3-pound chihuahuas. I have 2 3-pound chihuahuas and a 6-pound Yorkie we rescued. I love the tiniest just as I've loved all my pets I've had despite their size. Hi, Phyllis. Probably, Ashley. It's probably just a troll. Or a little kid. Diego says, we will keep reminding you of not mentioning that to us forever, Chrissy. Yeah, I guess not, Ashley. No, notification go away. Kim says, I have staffies. She is a rescue baby, and she hates me going anywhere with other dogs. Oh, geez. Hi, Debbie. How are you today? I am just chugging along here on my K Rico Siren because I've done nothing on it in 3 days. Nope, give me the drill. I kind of felt bad that I hadn't touched it. And then Sunday, we took the kids to get haircuts, and they wanted us to wait forever and a day. They were like, it's going to be an hour. And I was like, okay, we were just right there inside of Walmart, so I figured, oh, an hour, that's not going to be, much of anything. We can just go get the little bit of stuff that we forgot when we went grocery shopping. Yeah, an hour and 15 minutes later, we go back, and they're like, oh, it's going to be like another 35 minutes. And we're just going to do this ourselves. So we cut the kids' hair. Well, Mr. Coffee cut the kids' hair. I just told him what to do to it. Yes, Mr. Coffee can cut hair. No, he's not a professional, but he knows what he's doing. So he cut and trimmed Maggie's hair and Orion's hair. And as soon as he got finished cutting Orion's hair, the Walmart place called back and they're like, are you guys ready for your haircuts? It had to have been at least 2.5, 3 hours later. And I'm like, we left hours ago. I'm like, I'm not about to sit in Walmart with 2 kids waiting 3 hours for a haircut. Are you kidding me right now? The haircut only takes 20 minutes. No, no. Sit down somewhere, lady. Sad part was they weren't even really that busy, so I'm not sure if they just had slow stylists or what. But it's like one of the few places around here that has actual, like, on Sunday has hairdressers. Okay, I give up. Let's get up and start doing stuff. Yep, time to get up and start doing stuff, Dutch Dog. He's such a good dog, but other dogs are mean to him. Oh, that's not nice. Hi, my clothes smell like candles. How's it going? I just saw your video on the beaded cross stitch. I don't know how y'all guys can do that. That's too much for me. The fact, don't you have to put like each bead on as you're like stitching? No, thank you. I'll stick to my diamond painting. I actually had somebody the other day ask me, how do I not get burnt out on diamond painting? I'm like, you take a break. Like, there's no one there saying that you have to finish these in any certain amount of time. And even if it's a gift, so what if it's late? It's the thought that counts. So, like, at least to me anyway. Some people are OCD about stuff like that. I'm not. And I'm just like, I don't give a crap if it is late. I mean, crap, Pawpaw's custom was supposed to be his Christmas gift, and you saw how late he got that. I don't give a crap. He got it, though. And for you guys who haven't seen it, Pawpaw just finished his custom, and it looks awesome. He just showed me his frame job, and I'm like, we're going to frame that different. I check it while I'm on here, Redneck Beauty. Let's see. Hi, Crafting with CK. They must be slow and a hairstylist student, and it takes me like 10, 20 minutes to cut hair. Yeah, I'm not sure what they were doing, but it took them 3 hours just to give us a call, and I was like, no, thank you. I'm good. And it's always like that. We've tried going there quite a few times. It's always an hour wait, and then after your hour is up, you're still waiting at least another 45 minutes, and there'll be like nobody in there. Like they'll have people in the chairs, and that's it. But there's nobody else in there, and then they'll be like, oh yeah, it's gonna be an hour. It's always an hour. It's worse than a Chinese food place when you order out and they're like 10 minutes. How does everything on your menu take 10 minutes? Redneck Beauty, I can't because I'm on my computer looking. I'm not on my phone. Hold on, let me see if I can look at it. Talk amongst yourselves for a second. Redneck Beauty got me looking at something. Nope, no, go back. Because they were gawking to each other. What? Hi, Sean. Oh, did you like his painting? Yeah. Pawpaw is like a huge Alabama fan. Hi, Kathleen. Has anyone ever painted a canvas edge to mount a canvas on? How did it turn out? I'm actually going to be doing a canvas framing job here. I'm going to try to do it this week, but that means I have to go out to Walmart, so we all know how that can go. I went to Walmart Sunday, and that's the first time I've been to Walmart in so long. Yeah, see, it only brings up... My Instagram is only signed in for... My photography page is not signed in for my actual... It's not signed in for that page, so I can't check it, Redneck Beauty. Yeah, wall fart. Yeah, I hate it. All right, Laura. So it says the hairstylists are gawking to each other, taking their time, been there, done that. Oh, yeah, they do that too a lot, I've noticed. What is Royal DP? Is that the name of a specific picture? No, Royal Diamond Painting is another diamond painting company. I found out about them through Stitcherista. And then yesterday when I was on the phone with Crafting with Christy, she's like, oh yeah, my sister actually co-owns Royal Diamond Painting. I'm like, I'm sorry, say what now? Did you, what? What do you mean you just gonna slide that in real slick like, huh? Just, oh yeah, she just happens to own a diamond painting company. What? So yeah, so Crafting with Christy got an earful yesterday because how could you not tell nobody that your sister-in-law is a co-owner of a diamond painting company? You have how many diamond painting friends, and you're just now telling us this? I wish I didn't have to go to Walmart. You work there. Ivy Pet says, Miss Coffee, how do you keep your non-framed completed diamond paintings from collecting dog hair? I have 4 cats and 2 dogs. I actually put them up on the wall. Hi, Christy Duggar. I tacked them up on the wall so that the dog hair can't get to them, and they're high enough up where, you know, if the dog hair gets up there, then it deserves to be in the painting. Eventually, at some point, I'm going to stop being lazy and actually frame them, but I'm trying to come up with cool new creative ideas on how to frame them, because I don't want just a bunch of random picture frames all over my freaking wall. So I'm trying to come up with new cool ways to frame them. I'm going to do a canvas finish this week, hopefully. I probably will. I'll probably send Mr. Coffee to the store because he has to go to work later on this evening, which makes me mad, but it is what it is. So I might send him to the store to go get the frame I need because he wants the other canvases to paint on. I'm like, well, if you want to paint on them. Hi, Kiss My Ass. How are you today? Does anyone know how much postage to the UK is for Royal Diamond Painting? Nope, I don't know that. Lisa says, I work at Wally World too. Would love to avoid it, but I have to feed my habit of buying diamond paint. Important info to know. Crafting with Christy, I actually have picked out, but haven't pulled the trigger. Oh, geez. What's up, Rachel Ray? How's it going? Just sitting here, Rico siring it away. You ever looked at a painting and you're just disgusted with the amount of progress you made? You're just like, I've done nothing. I feel like I've barely done anything with this diamond painting. And then when I saw my customs yesterday, I'm like, oh, I want to start those now. I can't start them now. I got to show them to you guys first, and then I'll start them at some point. But I might do those like off camera, just because y'all don't see me. Y'all need to see me. Hi, Lynn. Y'all need to see me working on pictures of my kids. It's just pictures of the kids. The tiny monsters. For a minute there, I was like, I really hope that's the right symbol. Rachel, why am I being told to shut up? What did I do? I work at Wally World too, but I have 3 blissful days off. Enjoy those days off. Hi, Martine. How are you? I'm good. Heike says, yep, and it was a giant thing too, 100 by 180. 100 by 180? Hi, Yamil. I couldn't imagine 100 by 180. Hi, Tina. I'm fast, but I don't know. I don't feel like I've gotten anything done on it. I think it's just because I took those couple of days off. I feel like I've gotten nothing done. And for some reason, this color has a bunch of diamonds stuck together. Like, they're all giving each other hugs. And where I love that they're spreading the love to one another, they can knock it off at any point now. Because, one, it makes my skin crawl when I see these things all static. Is anybody else like that? Like, it makes your skin crawl when you see the static in the containers? And then when you see them all bunched together, like, I can't stand it. And my green little boat's going. And my grinder is somewhere. And I don't want to grind them because they're not stuck like that. I'm just gonna mush them. And hopefully try not to get them all over the canvas. That worked not very well. Static is not my diamond painting friend. No, I freaking hate static. But these, a lot of them are just like, They're not even clumped together. I think they're just static together. And I know you guys are screaming, just get a dryer sheet. Well, I'm out of dryer sheets, which is probably a good reason for me to go to Walmart. But I hate going because it's so out of the way. Like, yeah, it's on the way to go. It's sort of on the way to go pick up the kids, but I have to go past their school and do all this. I got to turn stuff, and that's a lot of work. I don't like going to Walmart. Why? I don't know. I just don't like going. Just going to the store in general. I don't have like a problem with crowds or people or anything like that. Just sometimes I'm not a people person, and I keep myself at home, not for the safety of others, but for the safety of myself. But where is the lemon falling off of? Okay, you go back where you belong. But I just hate going to the store. I can't. Plus, Mr. Coffee drives past it every time he comes home, so I'm like, yeah, you can just go grab that real quick. If I don't have to go, I'm not going. New to DP. Hi, Lynn. New to DP. Received for Diamond Art Club has no grid with the square drills. Be harder to line up. Lynn, are you sure you got a Diamond Art Club? Because I don't think they have squares with no lines. Or did you get a round with no lines? Because I know rounds don't have lines, but the square drills do. Speaking of static, I was listening to YouTube today and tripping the bed. Static electricity zapped me from the comforter up through my earbuds into my ears. They were funny for a bit. Fuck that. Just clawed my head big and apparently was breathing, and both cats on attack. Pregnant. Oh, geez. Hi, Sharon. No, you're not chopped liver because I don't like liver. That's gross. Renee says, use a hair conditioner on a damp paper towel. Oh, that's a good idea. Thank you, Renee. Kaya says, I'm still at work, just popping in to say hey. Well, hey, how you doing? I think I turned the heat up on my electric blanket because it is hot. All right, Rachel. But yeah, like I don't like going to the store. So I usually just send Mr. Coffee out for everything. I used to go out whenever I would have to go grocery shopping, and then he was like, you spend a lot of money when you go grocery shopping. I'm like, yeah, because I'm an impulse buyer. Why do you think I diamond paint? And so he'd stop letting me go to the store, and he would go buy groceries. When in reality, I just hated grocery shopping, so now I don't have to do it. So yeah. Hi, Dearly Crafted. See you later, Amanda. Jessica says, I saw someone using Downy stoppables. I wish they sold tiny containers of them. Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, Lynn, double check that because I know Diamond Art Club rounds don't have lines, but every square I've ever gotten from Diamond Art Club has had lines on them. And also check to make sure it's a Diamond Art Club because if it doesn't have lines on it, yeah, that's odd. I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know everything about Diamond Art Club, but I don't think I've ever... Redneck Beauty, have you ever seen a Diamond Art Club square with no lines? I don't remember if I've ever seen one with no lines before. Like, I've done Lips Like Morphine, and I've seen a few other ones without lines, but they were round. Yeah, not that you remember either. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they have lines on them. This is the most work I've gotten done on this painting, and I feel like I'm at the halfway point now. So as long as I can get this part done, which is like that little house, the car is literally right there. Like there's the start of the car, like right over here. Oh no, there we go. Don't stick it together. And it looks like there's a lot of canvas left, but really there's not. Dollar Tree used to sell something similar to fabric softener beads, but way cheaper. I wonder if those would work for static. I don't know. My DAC square has lines. They are light but visible. They aren't super dark like Hua can. Oh, okay. I saw Diamond Art Club diamond painting artwork on 5D website yesterday. Yeah, Martine, 5D diamond painting is notorious for stealing the artist's work. My DAC squares has lines too. The lines are not black, but they are there. Yeah, like I don't remember seeing them without it, so I'm not sure where or which one she got that doesn't have lines. That's amazing how you're doing faster than I would be. Well, when I first started it, I had a good groove going. Like I would get a good portion of it done. But then like the kids went back to school and like this past weekend we spent family time because Mr. Coffee had worked pretty much he worked doubles pretty much every night last week. So we didn't see him. And so essentially he missed out on the kids' entire spring break, so they were here at the house with me by themselves the entire time. Which, that's fine, but they, would want to see their dad, and then by the time they would go to bed, he would show up to be home for the night, and then he'd be gone by the time they woke up in the morning. So Saturday, we all sat around, doing our thing and hanging out. Sunday, we went to the store to try to get their haircuts and then decided, forget it, we'll just do it ourselves. And then we spent time, cooking brownies and making chili and cornbread and all that fun family stuff. And then yesterday, that Benadryl just knocked me on my butt. Like, it was so bad. I remember waking up and I was like, he said he tried to wake me up. And I'm not a heavy sleeper. Like, I sleep really light because of the kids. So when he said he tried to wake me up, I was like, hold up, you tried to wake me up and I didn't wake up? I knew that Benadryl had hit hard. Like, hi, Red. How are you today? Phyllis says, I'm looking at Royal DP website, lots of Pokemon pics and other that we have piqued in interest. Uh-oh. Jessica Upton says, speaking of Dollar Tree, has anyone worked on a foam board to extend their work surface? I use a lap desk and larger paintings are hard to complete. No, I haven't. Beware. My close my candle says, I was out of town for most of last week. Sunday I got behind on everything. It's easy to do. Yeah. Like, I feel like I lost the good mojo I had going because I was moving pretty good there for the first week. And then after I missed Saturday, it was just like mojo is now gone. But I'm pretty sure I'll get it back today because I've been doing nothing but diamond painting all day today. I took the kids to school, walked the dogs, came home, immediately started diamond painting. Because I don't have anything else to do today until it's time to go pick up the kids, which I think I might get Mr. Coffee to pick up the kids while I walk the dogs. So that I can diamond paint even more, because then he has to leave out for a job at 5 o'clock, I think he said. So that means me and the kids will be here by ourselves for the evening. So after they go to bed at 7:30, I will have the rest of the evening to sit and watch videos, because I don't think anybody else goes live on Tuesdays. So I'll have the rest of the evening to sit back and watch videos and TV and diamond paint the rest of the night until I decide to go to sleep. Which I'm hoping that his job doesn't take all night, but Lord knows the moment I say that it'll take all night, so. I ordered another DP today. I'm only halfway done with my first, and now I have 5 more coming. That's the life right there. Shawnee says, Royal Diamond Painting has a 40% off by the looks of it. Yes, they do. What up, Southern Diamond Painting? How's it going? I can't but anything else right now. Oh, you can't buy anything else right now. I have actually been pretty good. Like, I bought the Diamond Painting 911 canvas, which should be here, I want to say, within the next week or two. And I got my customs. And, I have the freebie coming. I won one of those freebies from AliExpress. But I'm pretty sure it's a little 25 by nothing. So, since besides that, I haven't bought really anything else. Like I haven't felt the need to buy anything. Now, the funny thing is, whenever I go on AliExpress, I get real anxious. Like I'm supposed to go on there and buy something. But then I just close the app and move on with my life because I'm like, yeah, no, I don't need to buy anything else. I have plenty. So I still have my self-control when it comes to that aspect, I guess. Hi, Donnie. Or Donnie. Dawn. Well, I managed to kit up 2 or 3 of my DPs last night, but still didn't find my mojo. My Cheweenies were mad at me. They wanted my lap and it was full of drills. Oh, geez. Elizabeth says, did great, not an issue. I used binder clips and rotated the board on either side. Yeah, see, I just use my little table, and essentially, as I unroll from this side, I roll on that side. Hi, Karen Ingram. How are you today? And then tomorrow, I have apartment inspection, which essentially apparently there's been tenants complaining because on the weekends and in the hallway of my apartment, you can smell weed. And somebody's been complaining about it, which I understand because like Orion has an allergy to cigarette smoke. So if I smelled cigarette smoke all the time, I'd be a little hot. But somebody is complaining about they can smell weed. So they're doing apartment inspections tomorrow because we're not allowed to smoke in the apartments. So they also come in and do, like, they check your fire alarms, which there's a fire alarm in every room of the house. So they just come through real quick, and I'm sitting there going, as long as you're in and out like you normally are, because if you sitting here want to chitter chatter, we're going to have an issue. I got diamond painting to do. Like, I need to get this done. Because I am so excited to see what it looks like finished. And I think when I get closer to the end, I'm going to move my workstation to my bedroom so I can work off my bed. Because that'll be fun. Diego says, sorry, but I have to go. Need to go visit my mom and take care of Ted, the new cat. Please, that I was able to join live today. Thanks for hosting. You're welcome, Diego. Thanks for stopping by. Jenny, hi. Listening while I'm trying to cook dinner. All right, you do your thing. What are we having for dinner? Thanks. I'll have to just pick one up for these DAC canvases I have. Thank you, Diego. What's up, the Dutch? Hello. All right, so where are we going? So we're gonna shimmy it. Seriously. I'm going to go move the canvas and the pins that were on the edge of the canvas fell on the floor. That's smart, Leisha. You're a smart cookie. All right, so we're going to do some more unrolling. Oh, somebody asked me where I got my clips. I have no clue where these things came from, okay? So I bought one of those packages from Amazon that has like the blue boat in it. And it comes in like a little zipper pouch and has like the blue boat and some weird diamond painting pins and stuff in it. They came in there. I put them on the canvas as I'm rolling it up just to keep it protected. And it seemed to work out perfectly fine. So that's where I got those. Because I think it was Karen Orderkirk that asked me that. And look at that, I got her name right. Yeah, because right here, if I get to about right there, as you can see down here, the brown has stopped right there. So this part should have been done 3 days ago. And I've done nothing. I feel like such a lazy turd. Hi, Sandy. Southern DP, maybe it was the brand. And Karen says they have some for the Dollar Tree. They're called book magnets. Yeah, a lot of people actually use, what are those things? Needle minders from like Cross Stitch. Bilo actually has some pretty good clips. I miss Bilo. I remember Bilo when I was growing up. They don't have Bilo here in North Dakota. They have, what, Albertsons. So nice to come home after a hard day's work to Miss Coffee Live, and I'll be listening in the kitchen making dinner, but I'm listening. All right, the Dutch. Make us something good. So Redneck Beauty, have you convinced Metal to do the face mask challenge yet? It's okay if he has a beard. Just put a little bit on the beard. Put the beard in a ponytail. My first job was at Bilo till they closed. Really, Mackenzie? I've never worked at a grocery store before. I always figured I couldn't work at a grocery store because I'd end up eating over half the food. Or my paycheck would go back into the store because I would just spend my money at the store. We're going to pull that up a little bit. Subway Company of Allerton. No, but I'm slow. I'm going to blow him and hell, he'll do it. I'll always win. Do what you got to do. I don't think, because Jen's done painting more. She doesn't watch many YouTube videos. So I had to, I messaged her and I was like, hey, you might want to catch this video. I know you don't watch YouTube often, but you might want to catch this video. I'm pretty sure she still hasn't watched it yet. But I had already told her, because I knew she probably wouldn't get around to watching it. I had already told her that she might as well get ready, because I was nominating her. That and who else? Oh, it was Stitcherisa. I messaged Stitcherisa and I was like, hey, you might want to watch that last video I put up, by the way. And she's like, the face mask one. I'm like, yeah, you might want to take a peek at that. Lisa says, Shawnee, they were really cheap. I got the original for crochet products, but they work great for DP too. Yeah, a lot of the crafting stuff that you have for other projects will work when it comes to diamond painting stuff. Like the needle minder thing was just ingenious. And it's funny because Stitcherista uses those what are those little plastic sticky mats like Gone Off My Meds has? I'm like, chick, you have like 1,000 needle minders sitting right behind you. Bro, use one of those needle minders to hold that thing up. I got 2 needle minders. I only need 2. I don't cross stitch as much as I used to when I first started trying to get back into it. Nope, nope. There we go. The struggle is real, folks. Yeah, for those of you who didn't see my Instagram or Facebook post, apparently I've had a 4-placer this entire time and had no clue it was a 4-placer. And when I was making Blonde Noirs, I had to make her a replacement thingadoodle. And when I was making it, I found a 4-placer in my stash of stuff, and I was like, now where the hell did that come from? Like, I know I haven't had that in this entire time. Apparently I had, and I just never paid attention to it. I actually think I have more than one of them, actually. But I have to say, it is super duper handy. It freaks me out, though, because I don't think that the diamonds actually go in there. I think they just it kind of just suctions the top of them or something. Hi, Daisy Place. What are needle minders? My clothes smell like candles. You freaking cross stitch and you don't know what needle minders are? Needle minders. They are the magnet things that hold your needles. So like when you go to park your needles for your project, hold on, let me find one of the little holes. So when you go to park your needles for your project, they're magnets to hold your needles on. That's why I don't chat much. I've been working on my cross stitch a lot. No problem, Rebecca. Yeah, my clothes smell like candles. I think you can buy some off Amazon too. Redneck Beauty says, if anyone is doing Elizabeth, do the dark swirls first. It makes the piece go faster. You mean like the top of her head? Phyllis doesn't use needle minders. Hi, Sharon. Just ordered custom 60 by 90 of Son and Girlfriend from Ever Moment. Will be my largest DP to date. Can't wait. Yeah, the large ones, I know a lot of people are intimidated by them, but they're actually a lot of fun. And you got to think, you get your money's worth out of it because it's not something that you're going to finish in a week. Like, there's no way in hell I'm finishing this in a week. Like, I know there's people out there like, oh, she's going to have that in a week. I don't think so. I have a life, people. I got things to do. I ain't got no things to do. But I still ain't going to take and spend an entire week doing nothing but diamond paint. I got children. They have tiny little needs. Like Maggie this morning with her tiny need of telling me that her pants were too tight. And I was like, why are your pants too tight? It's because she had on 2 sets of thermals because she thought it was cold outside. And I'm like, Maggie, it's like positive. It's positive 14 this morning. And I'm like, that's the warmest it's been in over 2 months. I was like, you only need 1 set of thermals. I'm not sure why she would ever think to put on 2. But then she tried putting on 2 sets of thermals and then putting on her regular outfit. And I was like, no. Let's not do that. Don't let her lie. She'll be done tonight. I will not be done tonight. I still have at least 1, 2, 3. I have 4 rolls of this. So for where I started with 9 rolls, I have 4 now. But I might get a good chunk of it done with the kids going to bed, and all I have to do later on is walk the dogs at 8 o'clock. And then after that, I'm free for the rest of the evening, and he probably won't be home until like midnight or later. So I might be able to actually get a good portion of it done. I know I'll get this whole section done tonight. Phyllis says, isn't North Dakota in the mine of fire again for another major blizzard this week? No, Phyllis, not that I know of. Miss Coffee, like the Siamese teas, it's 102 inches taller than me. I won't get that done in 2 weeks. Exactly. Like you get your money's worth. And somebody was sharing with me that the price of the Diamond Art Club painting was fluctuating. And I was like, I don't know what you mean. When I got this, it was 85. And then like a couple of days later, it was 79. And then it was 76. And I was like, they must be getting ready for new stock, because that's the only time I ever noticed that their prices fluctuate is when they're getting ready for new stock. But I've never seen their prices go up, then down, then back up again. Like usually they just stay where they're at. And I know they were doing work on the website. Hi, Lay Fantasy Day, whatever that word is. Can't wait to get my 2DPs I ordered from AliExpress. Right now, I can do is crochet. Crochet is fun too. But you know it's going to be on like popcorn at the movies when those diamond paintings come in. You're going to get those diamond paintings and be like, crochet what? Tina says Shanae and Laramie, Wyoming are in the line of blizzard conditions this week. Oh, no. Oh, okay, Barbara. The coupons from DAC figure in on the fluctuation, I think. I probably so, yeah. But no, I don't think there's any blizzards because from what I've seen, we're actually supposed to hit the 40s this week. Like we should be getting up to 40 tomorrow, actually. If there's a blizzard coming, because I know Stephanie Wolfpack Diamond Paint, she just got hit pretty hard with about 12 inches of snow where she lives, and she's about 5 hours away from me. I don't remember where she lives, like, but it's down near, I want to say Forks or Grand Forks or something. It's pronounced Cheyenne and Laramie. Laramie. Okay. Hi, Moonchild. How are you today? How far are you on your painting? Head very foggy today if you're already said. I'm sorry. Oh, you're fine, Martine. I'm at the halfway point. This is officially the halfway point of the painting. So as long as I can get this whole section done tonight, which I should be, I will be officially halfway through the painting. I have 11 crochet whips and I haven't touched since I started diamond painting. See, I will crochet like right now, because I have to crochet. I don't have I have a choice, but because I do testing, pattern testing for a magazine, it's a nice break in between paintings where I get to actually sit and crochet something. So that's another way I don't burn myself out is I do the pattern testing in between projects. So like after this project, I'll probably do 3 or 4 crochet pattern testing projects, and then I'll go back to diamond painting. I didn't want to completely give up crocheting because I've been doing that for so long. I'm not going to give it up. Just take a break from it, because I was getting pretty burnt out on crocheting. Like, I crochet all the time. And it wasn't like crochet, take a break, crochet, take a break. It was crochet something, finish it, crochet something, finish it, crochet something, finish it. And you guys already know, I craft fast. So, like, I do a blanket. If it's a regular blanket, I'll do it in a few hours. If it's a graph blanket, it takes me about 2 weeks, depending on the size of the blanket. Like, I made my brother-in-law a Star Wars black and white blanket. One, black. If anybody ever makes you anything out of black yarn, just know how much they love you, because black yarn sucks to work with, especially when you're working and it's dark outside. Like if you're not working on it during the day, just know whoever gave you that blanket loves you. But I made my brother-in-law a black and white Star Wars blanket, and that was the first graph gan I had ever done, and it took me 2 weeks. But I like doing the graph gans because it's not the same thing over and over and over again. I hate repetition, especially when I'm crocheting. And so it's not the same thing over and over and over again. So I got through that, I thought, pretty quick. Yes, Kate, black yarn is terrible. Miss Coffee, I'm working on prayer shawls right now. We take them to church and minister praise over them before we gift them to people in hospitals. Minna does that, Karen. She does that with her gram. She learned how to knit using popsicle sticks, and they made prayer shawls for their church. Okay, so cool story. So I want to say, how old is Minna? Minna's 12. So about 6 years ago, Minna learned how to knit using popsicle sticks from her grandmother. And they made a bunch of prayer shawls for their church. Well, one of the prayer shawls got sent to a little girl over in Africa because she was hoping to be adopted. Well, here she ended up getting adopted like a few weeks after she got the prayer shawl. And she got adopted to a family that lived in Ohio. And for those of you who remember, Minna lives in Pennsylvania. So she was able to go meet the little girl who she gave the prayer shawl to. And I thought that was like the coolest thing on the planet. Like they had it in the newspaper and everything. Minna does a lot of charity stuff with her church. I have just completed a cross-stitch hoodie for myself in cotton, and I don't feel like starting a new crochet project right now, but I discovered diamond painting. Yeah, I get that. What's up, Crafty Ladybug? Hello, Marissa. At work, so I can only chime in now and then. Do your thing, boo-boo. Mindy says, wow, no. Never had needle minder, just wove my needles through the canvas. Yeah, needle minders are actually pretty handy. And then, okay, so when you get... Let me close this right now because I can just see me getting this stuck to it. Oh, I got to tell you the story about that, too. So, like, when you get to a spot, and a lot of people park their yarn up front, what a lot of people will do is they'll wrap their yarn around the needle minder, and then they'll take, like, if they take the needle off or whatever, they'll take the needle off, and then they'll just stick the needle there so they don't lose it. All right, Karen. Curl your hair up, girl. Do it up, boo-boo. Rosie Posey, do you have a channel? Speaking of do you have a channel, let's do shout outs, y'all. Chat, go silent for a second. Let's meet some of my YouTube friends. YouTube creators, if you could put an emoji into the chat, please, so that my friends can become your friends and we can all have lots of friends. Tina says, grandparents moved to Cheyenne in 1972, spent months every year there. Grandma died in 1984. Grandpa died in 2008. House on Harmony Lane in residential area near Highway Department sold in 2019. Oh, okay. Or that's 2009, not 2019. Redneck Beauty, you just got the whole farm? E-I-E-I-O. What's up, Nora's Little Nut Farm? Hey, Corina, how you doing today? You feeling any better? You ain't dancing, are you? You better be laying down, girl. For those of y'all who don't know, what's up, Chronically Crafty? Karina's Cool Creation tried to get it on the good foot. She was trying to dance on oil and slipped and fell and hurt herself. So we got to make sure she's sitting down. Thank you, YouTube creators. What's up, What the Craft? Everybody else is doing emojis. I'm really new, so working on getting videos out. No problem, Chronically Crafty. You'll get there. When I first started, I did my intro video and another video like the same day. And then I was like, I'm going to do videos every day. And then I realized how hard it is to do with the kids in the house. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do videos 5 times a week. So now I just do it 5 times a week. Which that might slow down. Matter of fact, that is going to slow down over the summer. Because unless you guys take a lot of field trips with me, that won't necessarily be about crafting. Summertime is the time I get out and do stuff. And also, for those of you who are wondering, at the bottom of your chat, there's a dollar sign. For those of you who are wondering what that is, that dollar sign is where so you can make donations to the channel, which help me improve the channel by buying more diamond paintings or more craft stuff or what have you. So last month I earned some money, enough money on from my donations to get paid out for it, I guess this month or something like that. And I decided, one, I buy enough craft stuff. So I don't really need, like, I mean, yeah, who needs more craft stuff, but I want it. So I'm going to buy a bunch of diamond paintings. But I'm also going to use part of that money to fly Minna out here for the summer. I made enough on my donations to fly my daughter here for the summertime. So for everyone who donated, which that also means that during the summer, you guys will get drill me's with my oldest daughter, Minna. And I was hoping to get Pawpaw out here, but I don't think he realized that when they scheduled his knee surgery, that's the big, like they literally scheduled it for the beginning of summer. So Pawpaw will not be getting it on the good foot no time soon over the summer. And then as soon as the kids go back to school, Pawpaw is having his other knee replaced. So Pawpaw ain't gonna be getting it on the good foot no time soon. So Pawpaw unfortunately probably won't be able to come visit. But no problem, Lizzie Vapes. How you doing today? But Pawpaw probably won't be getting it on the good foot anytime soon. But I did make enough to fly my daughter out here. So thank you guys so much for that. It really means the world to me because, as you guys know, this channel was started for her. And it's going to mean everything to me when she gets up here this summer and she can actually do videos with me. Thank you so much, Lisa. I appreciate it. And she has already picked out quite a few diamond paintings and scratch art that she wants me to purchase for when she gets out here. So the money that was donated will also not only go towards getting her out here, but it will also go, oh my gosh, God, thank you so much, Kathy. That money will also go towards buying her crafting stuff to craft with me so that over the summer, her and I can make videos of us doing crafty things and you guys will get to meet and get to know Minna a little bit better. Oh, okay. So the other story I had. So Blonde Noir, if you're still in here, thank you guys so much, Juan, for those donations. I greatly appreciate it. There's going to be so many diamond paintings. I sent out a Diamond Art Club painting to Red, which if she didn't get it yesterday, she'll get it today. And then I sent out a replacement tool for Blonde Noir. Now, when I did this, Mr. Coffee did it for me. And he left the receipt out in the car. So I couldn't give them their tracking numbers. And then he went out to the car to go get something. And remembered to get the receipt, brought the receipt in. Out of the entire house, where do you think he put the receipt? He put it on the diamond painting. Now, I'm not sure because usually when I get up from my seat, I'm very religious of putting the plastic back on it so nothing gets on it because dog hair flies around everywhere and I don't want it on my painting. Hi, Jeremy Fryer. How's it going? So I didn't want dog. I usually am pretty consistent with covering it back up because I don't want to get dog fur all over my project. So I'm sitting there and he puts the receipt, like he didn't do it on purpose, but he puts the receipt on the sticky part of my canvas. So the tracking numbers that I needed were on the sticky part, which of course, then I had to destroy the receipt to get it off the canvas. And then I was like, I don't have a how to do that video on my channel. So I will probably be putting up one of those videos using, I'm going to use my custom to do that though. I might use this one. I don't know. Either way. So yeah, so he stuck the receipt to the canvas and that was like one of the last times I worked on the canvas. I was so livid. I yelled at him for like 2 days. Because one of the bad downfalls to Mr. Coffee is he's a very mellow guy. Like nothing really bothers him. And so I'm freaking out because he's just put a receipt on my sticky part of my canvas. And I'm freaking out because of course, when you freak out, you don't think straight or clearly. And I'm like, how am I supposed to get this off here? And blah, blah. He goes, it's all right. You don't have to get an attitude. Seriously? I was so mad, you guys. I was so mad. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Just wet the receipt, pull it off, and then dry the canvas. Duh. And that was actually, like, down there. Like, on this part here. Cracked Ladybug says, I'm stuck inside, but in the summer it's too hot, so I need the AC. I'm going to put my phone down and diamond paint still here, though. Love the company. All right, Lynn. I was diamond painting and my hubby walked in and put some work down on my desk. I work for/with him right on the sticky part of my large custom canvas, and it ruined it. Yeah, I'm gonna do a video probably for Thursday of how to get paper off your canvas, because it actually came off really easily when I actually stopped freaking out and thought about it. I got it off pretty easily and restored the tacky. Now I will have to try it with one of my China canvases too, because I know the poured glue method, you know, nothing's messing up this glue. But those China canvases though, I don't know. Because you look at that thing wrong and it's gonna bubble and rivet and pucker and all that fun stuff. Someone in Italian group used baby wipes to remove paper from the canvas and fixed it. Yep. Except for I didn't have any baby wipes. I had wet wipes, which is essentially the same thing. So I used the wet wipe to rub on there to get the paper off, and then the blow dryer to blow it dry. And the heating up the glue made it tacky again. I always forget that I don't, like, I'll see somebody else's channel and they'll have like a how-to video on how to like do stuff. And then when it comes to my channel, I'm like, yeah, I don't need it on my channel. They have it on theirs. And then I'm like sitting there thinking, well, what if they don't have the same people on their channel? What if your people wants to know how to take stuff up? So yeah, I'm going to have that video up this week. But that video tomorrow, oh my gosh, you guys, the video tomorrow. The only good thing was I ordered from Ever Moment, so I got a better painting out of it. Nice. My little dog stuck her 2 front paws on the sticky part. Oh no, Daisy's Place 2. Hi, Daisy's Place 2. It's funny because my dog's name is Daisy, and she's the one that stuck her paw on my canvas. I'm starting a new painting of the desert today. Ooh, nice, crafty ladybug. Martine says, is there anyone else that mixes their crafts up? What do you mean? All right, Daisy. It's funny because I'm going to call you Daisy and my dog is already looking at me like, yes, mommy, do you need something? What do you mean mixes your crafts up? Like, I'm not going to be sticking yarn to my diamond paint if that's what you mean. Like, if I work on anything else, I roll this up and put it away. I'll roll this up and put it on like the couch next to me here or something, or I try to put it on the couch next to me, but then I have to remember that sometimes Killian would jump up on the couch to come lay on the couch like he's doing now on the other side of me. So I have to be careful where I put it, but when I'm not working on it, I do roll it up and put it somewhere, which doesn't help because of the dog fur, but that's easy to remedy. Because then when I'm done with the painting, I just take a baby wipe and a lint roller to it anyways to get all the dog fur off of it. Frozen Crafter says, I usually have 2 to 3 different projects at once. Oh, geez. Hi, Alexis. How is Detroit today? Thank you, Mindy. Mindy, didn't you just put up a framing video not too long ago? Ivy Pets 2 says, Martine, I always have small on-the-go knitting project when I can't work on my DPs. Also, Miss Coffee got me hooked on scratch art too. Yeah, like I have the scratch art for when I go pick up the kids from school. Because I usually leave about, I don't know, an hour early. Because if you don't get parking. Parking is horrendous out there. And with the snow, yeah, you want a good parking spot. And I would sit in the car bored. And the one day I forgot my phone. And so I sat there for an hour, like, staring at the ceiling. So I decided, Oh, okay. So now I have a project in my car, but I'm not diamond painting in the car. So I have a crochet project going in the car, diamond painting in the house, and I don't really go anywhere. So, like, yeah. Leslie. Hi, Leslie. I have 2 cross-stitch projects and 1 diamond painting. Yeah, I have this potato that I haven't finished yet. It's a potato for Mr. Coffee. I haven't touched it, though. Martine, I have to switch it up, have a project in each place I sit for long periods of time. Yeah, but I say Rachel does more than one project. Rachel does her cross stitch. All right. Now Rachel has me outlining all these black lines for no reason. I found myself a lot of the times with the black lines on this painting, I sit there and will outline every black line on here before I do anything else. Tina says, I have more than 30 cross-stitch whips and 1 Hurricane DP I'm waiting on more drills for. It sure is fun. It's fun because you get to see the outline of what you're making. And there's a lot of black lines in this. That, and I like to overfill my tray so I don't have to keep pouring them out of that craft lockables. I think my video stream is way off from comments. Is there a blue arrow on your comments? Like, did you scroll up at all? Okay, Martine, when I read your comment just now, Martine, I had 3 different projects on the go at the moment, one being a multicolored porn rug. And I was like, what the hell is a porn rug? And then I had to reread it. As you can tell, I don't have my glasses on today. I do that too, Mandy's art. I use the black lines as sections. Yeah, like, I have all the black lines down there, essentially, except for, like, the actual black down there. Done. What is... Oh, there's a black diamond sitting on top of... What is it? What was I doing yesterday? I tried working on this yesterday. I wasn't in the mindset. Miss Coffee, do you vape? My husband has been vaping for like 10 years. Yes, I vape. Weird noise you keep hearing in the background, that's my vape rig. That's my vape rig, yeah. Hi, Cindy B. How's it going? Oh, you gotta go babysit. Yay. How can you do without your glasses? Oh my God, I'm needing add readers and magnifiers as well. Phyllis, on Diamond Art Club, the symbols are so vibrant, you don't really need glasses. It's the only reason why I don't have them on. My glasses, okay, so don't laugh at me. When I was little, I was in a car accident and it messed up my eyes really bad because I got a shard of glass in my eye. So at 34 years old, I have a cataract in my eye. At some point, I'll have surgery for it. Not right now. I'm not worried about it. But I wear glasses. But the new glasses that I had to get are bifocals, but they're the invisible ones. So I don't y'all tell nobody about my bifocals. So I don't have to use it on here because of the fact that the symbols are so bright, I can see them with no issues. I was trying to get my glasses right after I got my Dreamer Design canvas. I was trying to get my glasses then to help me with the symbols so I didn't have to use magnifiers, but I ended up having to use magnifiers, my light pad, and then they suggested not to use the light pad, and without the light pad, it made it that much harder on my eyes. So depending on the canvas, I will use my glasses, but on my Diamond Art Clubs, I don't use a light pad. I don't use my glasses. I just go. And when I get into a good groove, I actually get pretty good going. And then, like, I'm supposed to wear my glasses all the time, but if I put my glasses on and try to work on this, I don't want it to be 3D. And at this point, it's 3D if I put my glasses on. But if the symbols are really, like, the symbols aren't small on Diamond Art Club. Some canvases have small symbols, Those are the ones that I struggle with. Oh, thank you, Crafting with Christy. You use your glasses for your Huracan? Yeah, like, it just depends. And you know what's funny, Rachel? I was watching your Wip and Chat yesterday, and I was laughing about the chips. I went to go check on my Huracan because remember your aerial? And for those of you who don't know, Rachel Ray was working on this really pretty aerial. And at the time, I was working on my chubby little fat unicorn. And we both ended up having the same issue where we put it away for a day. Or I think she might put hers away for a couple of days or something. But we put it away and came back to it, and it was riddled with bubbles. So I went to go check on my Huracan to make sure it was okay yesterday because I had to go hang up my customs. And sure enough, there was no bubbles in the canvas, but over half the drills on the canvas had popped off. So at some point, Mr. Coffee's going to find a bunch of random drills in his clothes. And right underneath where his part of the closet is where his dresser is. So he's going to go put on undies and have drills stuck to his butt cheeks. My bad. Don't tell him I said that. And for those of you who are wondering, Mr. Coffee is catching up on sleep because he does have to work this evening. I was going to wake him up, but I was like, no, I'm going to let him sleep. He'll come out eventually. He'll come out of his hole. I wasn't sure a custom of Luna. I would suggest using open fire on that. Oh, Jesus, Heike. I thought you had like some words of encouragement, Heike. She's like, just open fire. Just torch it. That's fine. My close my candle says, don't feel bad about the bifocals. One of my eyes crosses and I can only be corrected by surgery or glasses or contacts. So my eyes really messed up, but thankful for my vision I have. Yeah, like, if it wasn't for the shard of glass when I was little, I would have been fine. But my one eye, I don't see the best out of, which is hilarious because I'm also like partially deaf in the same ear on my left side. So like that whole side of my body is the side that I don't, it's just, it doesn't function well. So we don't use that half of the body. We use the other half of the body. It's a Huracan, I'm being realistic. But Heike, she's trying to like muster through it. Like, I do feel bad that she's putting all that work into it and having all that trouble. Did you see the amount of trash from the diamond painting? Oh my gosh, I can't. This is the amount of trash I've gotten so far from this painting. And I'm already like halfway through it. So I'm pretty happy about that. But the amount of trash, she had a cup. Like usually she has like this little jar that she puts it in. She had like a whole drinking cup. Kim said, Patty says, trash it, Rachel. Oh, geez. Phyllis, what did you just say? My husband finds our drills in our bed all the time. Yeah, see, Sister Rachel was just talking about that when her and her husband were trying to get it on, and they're finding drills all over each other. I'm like, oh yeah, that's sexy. Nothing gets you in the mood more than finding drills on your butt cheeks. Yeah. Kim says, the last custom I had from Huracan, I had to have them redo 3 times. The last time I copied DAC slogan on, had to copy DAC slogan on the canvas, I was heartbroken. Aw. Yesterday, I spotted one hanging on the back of my sleeve of a jacket I had worn a few days prior. Oh, geez, Ivy Pets. Yep, just watched that video. The amount of trash is ridiculous. Yeah. If you diamond paint to relax and your canvas causes you stress, chuck it. True. No, Karen, it's not bad at all on trash drills for this one. Hold up, Karen, what were you about to say? Heike says, oh my God, I'm laughing so hard when she told that story. Right? Oh my God. My thoughts on who... Yeah, if y'all didn't know, Redneck Beauty has a couple of different places that she really hates. Huracan being one. Paint with diamonds being another one. Because every time you mention it, she goes, oh, fuck paint with diamonds. And then she also isn't a big fan of Dreamer Designs either. I don't have a problem with Dreamer Designs. I just wish I would have picked a different canvas. Like, I'm seeing everybody else finish theirs, and I'm like, well, that one looks fine. Crap, I should have just picked a different canvas. Shenanigans. Pulled a drill off my dog's tail this morning. She got super fluffy tail. Yeah, who did that? Daily Crafted. Yeah, I think it's Love Pets. For some reason, I keep saying Ivy Pets. I don't know. Medical stuff. All right, Rachel. Oh, you think there might be one more for Redneck Beauty? I thought it was, what was it? Who Can, Paint with Diamonds, Dreamer Designs, and is there one more? Shimmer Stitch. That's the one I think you're thinking of, Diamond in the Rough, because she wasn't a fan of Shimmer Stitch either. Just finished revealing woman. Time to de-kit and kit up. Let the good times roll. Yay. Ooh, you got that one. Yeah, that's the one that Karina just finished not too long ago. I'm gonna say it. Akua Can, Paint with Diamonds, Diamonds on Canvas, Shimmer Stitch, Dreamer Design. There you go. There's her list of fuck it canvases. Which I think everybody has essentially a list of places that they were just like, yeah, no, I won't buy from. And I think Dutch Doc just got one from my list. The Dispaint store. I've heard nothing but like bad things about their canvases, and I haven't seen anyone work on one yet. So I'm interested to see one finished. But I don't know, like every time I see an unboxing for them, there's always something really like Abstract Crafter did an unboxing for them, and the glue was actually laid on top of the cover paper. Like they laid down one side of the cover paper, then glue, then the other cover paper, and then so there was glue on the cover paper. I'm like, how in the hell are you supposed to? You know what? Forget it. Forget it. That's one of the ones I would have just been like, and nope. It's the first one I'm doing for myself. Yay, what the craft. Redneck Beauty says, don't get me started. Thank you, Redneck Beauty. Rebecca says, has anyone went to the bathroom and pulled your clothes down and found one drill sitting there as Miss Coffee says, asking for a friend? Yes, Rebecca, I have. I found them on my thigh. And I'm like, how in the world did you get on my thigh? I have on pants. And I was like, well, maybe my pants have a hole in them, and that's how it got in. Nope, I didn't have a hole in those sweatpants. Dutch Talk says, it's my second in queue. So we will work on it shortly. Okay, Dutch Talk. Sharon says she finds drills in the bathtub. Redneck Beauty, you're finding them on your boobs? You're not supposed to have them on the boobs, Redneck Beauty. Oh, okay, so here's a story. So we went to the store one day, and at the time, I had just finished watching one of Diamond Painting by Donnie's videos. It was an unboxing of something, I don't remember. I don't even remember what it was. But she has that little saying she likes to say where it's sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. And we go to get out of the car, and Mr. Coffee sees something shiny on my neck. And he goes, what's on your neck? And I'm like, I don't know. Why? And he goes, it's sparkling. And I'm like, what? I go to pull it off. Here, it's a diamond stuck to like my neck where a necklace would hang. Because I had on a V-neck shirt. So it was stuck like right in the middle of my chest. And he goes, I don't think that's what Diamond Painting by Donnie meant by sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Shut up, Mr. Coffee. That's happened at least 2 or 3 times. And how they get there, I don't know. I'll find them on my forearm every once in a while, but I'm trying to figure out how it got to my neck. DP. Redneck loves her DP enough to go sparkly boobs. Apparently. Lynn says she has, but has no idea how it got there. So yeah, like these diamonds are little crafty ninjas that just appear and disappear everywhere. I'm wondering what my dad's going to start next, though, because he was working on that roll tide for like a good 3 weeks. I'm not going to lie. I thought I was going to finish this before he finished that. Papa's got like responsibilities and my nieces and nephews that he's taking care of. So like he actually got that done in a good amount of time. They're as bad as glitter. If nothing else you will know about Mr. Coffee, know this. Mr. Coffee hates glitter. He hates it with a passion. He gets so angry when he sees it. It's one of the things that we cannot and do not have in our house. There is no glitter. Like the kids will do crafty stuff, but they're not allowed to use anything with glitter. I can buy nail polish as long as it doesn't have glitter in it. And I do have some nail polish that has glitter in it, and every time I wear it, he won't come anywhere near me. Oh God, Redneck Beauty. I have a mesh desk and there are tons of drills stuck in the mesh. Oh geez. Just did a shimmer stitch special drill. It was fine. Yeah, Mindy, I've gotten a couple of paintings from Shimmer Stitch. I didn't like the one that came from their China location, but the one that came from the Idaho location was actually pretty good. Like, I didn't have any problems with it. But Redneck Beauty, she ordered one of the huge ones. Well, I don't think it was huge. I think it was like a 50 by 40 or something. And she wasn't a fan of it. Like, she just was like, yeah, no, this sucks. Partly because I want to say it was in a bubble boot. And those canvases form to that bubble boot, and good luck getting those creases out. Hi, Ginger. How are you today? Oh, Brickyard Kid Studios, your husband hates it too? Yeah, Mr. Coffee hates it. I told him, I'm like, if you ever divorce me, I'm sending you a glitter bomb. Because you can have those glitter things sent in the mail that when you open it, glitter pops out of it. I'm like, if you ever divorce me, I'm sending you a glitter bomb. I'm going to give you a real reason to hate me. But he only has 7 more months before he's able to leave. Because I told him when we first started dating, after 10 years, if you decide to leave, unfortunately, I'm going where you're going. Because you ain't going to take 10 years of my life and then decide that your secretary looks better than me. No, thank you. I watch too much TV, y'all. And I was talking to my dad the other day, and my dad goes, so you told him before you guys hit 10 years, if he ever wanted to leave the relationship, he could. I'm like, yep. He goes, has he tried? I'm like, yep. He goes, how many times? I'm like, twice. He goes, why didn't he leave? Because I told him he couldn't leave. It's one of those double-edged swords, folks. He can fall on that sword if he tries to leave. So I think he just stays. Rebecca says, who was it that told the story of their boyfriend or husband found one on his penis? Lack of a better word, his sack. Oh my gosh, sack. Hi, Cheryl. I don't know. I want to say, was that Crafting with Christy? That sounds like some crazy story Crafting with Christy would say. I don't know. I can't say that Mr. Coffee's ever found one there. I'm pretty sure if he would have, he would have said something. But I don't think he's found one there yet. Thank you, Jeremy. I'm just glad that Daisy finally stopped pooping out the diamonds. For those of you who don't remember, Daisy swallowed a bag of drills. She just stopped pooping diamonds like a week ago. Like, she's gone a whole week without pooping diamonds. So that's fine. Hi, Kelly. Welcome back. No, I've had one on my butt. That's it. Oh, okay, Crafting with Christy. That sounds like some crazy stuff that you would say. The boyfriend found one on his wiener. Like, I feel like this is something that you would say to me. Yeah, Kim. The vet said that, they're not going to hurt her. They're just little pieces of plastic. They are not sharp, so they shouldn't hurt her. And she pooped out the bag, like, the next day. So the entire bag was still intact. Like, there was no pieces taken off the bag. But the bag did open, and a bunch of the drills were missing. So she essentially just pooped them out. And the vet was just like, she's just going to have sparkly poops for a while. Okie dokie. That was the other reason I took her to the vet, to make sure that, you know, she was all healthy and stuff. Gotta make sure she's healthy, because for $1,200, she better be healthy. Welcome back, Kelly. Oh, I've gotten some. Okay, yeah, I have to say I did get a lot done, because I got this whole, like all this red and orange, all this black, and these 3 pillars done today. So far I have gotten a lot done. It's only 11:30. And I want to get this entire like section completed. And right now I'm playing let's outline the painting with the black lines. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about customs, because y'all have more experience with customs than I do. And Diamond Painting by Donnie did a live the other day, and she mentioned that Diamond Art Club had told her about customs and said not to say anything, and then they came into the live and mentioned it. And I was like, I don't know, I felt some type of way, because I'm like, I felt bad, because I'm like, well, I didn't tell them to come mention it, like they just did. And so I guess they were going to be dabbling or trying to figure out something with that. But what is a good price to pay for a custom? But you got to know, these wouldn't be just any customs, though. They'd be Diamond Art Club customs. So what would you pay for a hand charted custom? Because you know it's going to be better than something made off a computer. Oh, did they, Redneck Beauty? Oh, well, welcome. I'm going to try to get your name right. Hold on. Let me give me a second. Let my brain function. Kelda. Is it Kelda? Please tell me I'm right. Please tell me I'm right. First chance, first try. She's like, no, it's Kelsey. What? I just started my first DAC. I love doing it. The black outline on blue Zion and then filling it in. Yes. Oh, okay, Redneck Beauty. So you just got insider info, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna need to check my Instagram now. All right, Cheryl. But what would be a good price to pay for a hand-charted image? Because you guys know, Diamond Art Club, they're not all about that computer image stuff. They hand-chart their stuff. And when I was talking to her about it, she said it takes upwards near 9 hours to hand-chart an image. Could you imagine taking 9 hours on something? I don't even diamond paint for 9 hours. But somebody sits behind a computer and would spend 9 hours charting an image. This coffee, depending on the size of the custom, I've paid anywhere between 60 to 120 for a custom at DIY Moon. Now, is that for just the custom and not the shipping, or is that including shipping? Which I think that would have to be just the custom, because shipping is $40 in itself. After your video, the multi places that I took the dive, and it's wonderful. Oh, Therese, thank you. I'm so happy it worked out for you. I'm glad I helped somebody, because Lord knows I was just rambling. Yeah, flat for delivery is $40. Yep. That wasn't including shipping. Okay. So including shipping, you're looking at 100 to 160. See, I told you put a dollar sign in front of it. Boom, I got it. No dollar sign? No. I think I just heard a light switch. I contacted DAC about submitting some of my photography for them to add to their collection of artists and have had no reply. I don't know anything about that, Diamond in the Rough. I don't know what it entails to like do artwork that way. $100 and up. Like, I'm curious, because I'm wondering if the hand charted would look as good as their diamond painting, because you got to realize these are pictures people took, so they might not be the best quality. There might be blurriness or something in the image or whatever. So obviously it's not going to look as good as their stuff. But if they did customs and they hand charted them, and she asked me this question. I'm like, I have no clue what I would pay for that, because I'm not a big fan of customs. I don't usually do customs. Like, I got my dad that custom of Alabama because he's a big Alabama fan. Roll Tide. And other than that, I've never purchased a custom before because I don't know. I don't want to see my face in sparkly form, I guess. I paid $53 for a custom 60 by 90 for Ever Moment. For the type I've quality, I paid $10 an hour for charting plus cost of supplies. I don't know how much that works out to since I'm new to DP. Some stuff gets crazy prices. Oh, I know they would do amazing hand-charted customs, but like I said, they aren't doing them right now. Yeah, they're not going to do them right now, but if they were to come out with customs, I wonder, like, how would they interpret a picture versus, like, artwork? And then, like, around about how much would it cost? Oh, that is Mr. Coffee in there making a bunch of noise. Mindy, I'm right there with you. I'm kind of cheap too, but if it's going to be something like, if it turns out as good as their regular images, I might spend an extra few bucks. I'm just saying. My big thing was, a lot of people can get these images, you know, computer charted for dirt cheap. And a lot of people are on fixed incomes and won't be able to pay an Oh, YouTube. There we go. Are we all better now? Yeah, if you give it a second, it'll come back. Honey. It is warm.
It's just you.
You know what?
I said it's just you.
There's a very sleepy, tired Mr. Coffee. Yep, I'm back. I'm not sure why YouTube does that. Like, it'll keep going on my phone, but then it'll stop on the internet, like on the website. So I'm not sure why YouTube hates everybody's life. It did that Friday too. And I learned that if you just let it sit for a few minutes, it'll pop itself back on. Which is why I try to tell people when I'm in their lives and it does it to them, like, they'll turn it off and start a new one. I'm like, no, don't start a new one. Just give it a second. It'll pop back on. That, and I hate starting like part 2. For me, for some reason, to me, that's the most annoying thing on the planet, is, especially if you're watching on the replay, having to watch part 1 and then go turn on part 2. Like, how do you know where all the good stuff is? Maybe good stuff didn't happen in part 1. I mean, you gotta watch part 1 to see if any good stuff happened. Like, I'm just saying, like. Thank you, Dearly Crafted. Not mine. It locked me out completely a bunch. Yeah, like, what was that? When was that you went live? That day you went live. That, oh my gosh, that was just awful. Okay, Tracy. You're welcome. We'll talk to you soon. But you kept going, though, Redneck Beauty. That's all that matters. Mr. Coffee is sitting here uncomfortably staring off into space. Oh, you looking at the dog?
Mm.
Oh, what are you looking at?
Mm.
You just... Were you not ready to get up yet?
Mm.
Hello, Shawana's Creative Circle. How are you today?
I tried to sit in bed as long as I could. It didn't work.
Oh, okay. Say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi, y'all. Mr. Coffee has to work tonight, so I try to let him sleep as long as he could, so that he's not super duper tired. Because once Mr. Coffee gets out of bed in the morning, there's no going back to sleep. Because, you know, that would only make sense if you have to work nights. YouTube wants to see if we will come back. Probably. Because in the time that happens, like with people refreshing and everything, and your numbers start to drop, and you start to panic because you're like, oh my God, my numbers. Like I was at, I think I saw like 111, and I'm at 93 now. So a lot of people will be like, oh, well, I had to go do this anyway, so that's a sign for me to go do this. So, like, I don't know. I don't worry about it too much. I figure, okay, it'll come back on eventually. Mr. Coffee sounds very decaf. Give him the good stuff. Go get a bang. He don't need a bang. He needed to stay asleep as long as possible.
Even my shampoo got caffeine in it.
Yes, even his Axe shampoo has caffeine in it. Now he has like feathery hair. Cassie said, had to go check on my Huacan custom that has been in the closet for 2 months. Diamonds are still attached. Guess I rolled it enough. I rolled mine, or no, I laid mine's just laying flat in between two suits to kind of keep it smushed. Thinking, in my head, I'm thinking if it's smushed, it won't get bubbles. That may or may not be true. I don't really know and or care. All I know is half the diamonds were missing off of it, but it had no bubbles in it. I will get back to it eventually. But I'm not going to be starting any big projects after this one, not for a while. I'll probably complete my Shimmer Stitch projects, my Hello Kitty, and my Mario before I start that Huacan again. Huacan's had its time. It let me down. Cindy says, hi, 11, bang, bang. I think Mr. 11 Bang Bang is about to get him some lunch. And the hair goes, wee! Not sexy goober. It's an energy drink. And oh, it's not sex. It's an energy drink. It's better than Monster.
Blasphemy.
He says blasphemy, Redneck Beauty. She would know. She drinks as many energy drinks as you do. And why does she always twirl them all over them poles?
Well, now she's a heathen.
Now she's a heathen? Yep. Well, there you go, Redneck Beauty. Now you're a heathen. Way to go. Way to be a heathen, Redneck Beauty. I got 3 drill pins in the mail yesterday. That's the thing I ordered when I was sick and couldn't remember what. I love sick ordering stuff, and you get it, and you're like, when did I order this? Why did I order this?
You accepted our Lord and Savior caffeine overdose.
Are you actually making coffee? Wow. Mr. Coffee will drink coffee sometimes, but not usually.
I like that holiday coffee.
I don't know about holiday coffee. I know about holiday apple fritters that they haven't had.
They didn't have nothing but like 2 sugar cookies and a pumpkin spice muffin yesterday.
Pumpkin spice muffin?
Yeah.
That's gross. Oh God, what's Redneck Beauty doing? She goes, well then. Heike, are you talking about putting Huacans in bonfires? I knew it, Heike, I knew it. How did I know it?
Everybody needs some Tinder.
Jeremy, he probably will have a Monster on his way out to location. He probably won't drink it during the day unless he goes and gets one later on.
Hey, I'm stopping by and getting that 10-pack.
Oh, okay. He's going to stop by and get a 10-pack.
I'm drinking it all night.
I hope not. Because you're going to need to come in the morning and go to sleep. And I'm really hoping you get in before or after the kids go off to school.
Yeah.
Mr. Coffee is no longer a part of the Turtle Club. Minnie says, I have 6 coming from either Huacan or eBay, also Huacan. What? I don't know why you keep challenging my angelic innocence. Angelic, you're talking about having a bonfire with hurricane canvases. Daisy looks frightened. Is she trying to roll in the? She's trying to roll in the chair. Killian's mad because that's a chair he usually gets into to say hi to you. He can't even get in the chair. He feels neglected. I'm sitting there laughing at him this morning. I go to the dog park, and the gate to the dog park, we had a bad snowdrift weekend, essentially. So all the snow we had drifted. And where the dog park is, the gate can't close now because of all the snowdrifts. And Killian is sitting there at the one side of the gate looking at this bunny trying to jump the fence right next to where the open gate is. And I'm like, I never said you were the brightest dog on the planet. Just saying. Karen, when the whole Dreamers design bullshit went down, we all kept saying, guess we ain't cool enough for the Turtle Club. Did you guys see that everything Gwenny did her unboxing for the Dreamer designs? She got one of the ones that actually won't look bad. I'm not sure like anything else, but Spasmatic Arts did that one. I believe that's when September ends. That's one of the ones that it's kind of bright, but it doesn't look bad. I have to take the dogs to the groomers. Good luck, my clothes smell like kills. I know how that is. Gangsta Steve the Bunny. I haven't seen Gangsta Steve all week this week. Or last week. No, I seen him last week. Bonfires don't exclude angelic innocence. Easter bonfire, anyone. Okay, yeah, sure, Heike. Angelic. Okay, if by angelic you mean pyro-angelic. Yeah, sure. Yes, Miss Coffee, I did see it, but her canvas was unrevealing. What do you mean by that, Cheryl? Kathy says, I have 2 DP from DD. I hope they are good ones. I'm afraid to look. Well, don't be afraid to look. You won't know if they're good unless you look at them. Like I said, you guys, it's not all the canvases that were bad. My canvas and experience wasn't the best. Don't make my experience make you afraid to open yours. You won't know if it's good or bad unless you open it. Redneck Beauty, my fires have s'mores.
You say angelic bonfires, all I'm hearing is let's dance naked in the woods under the full moon.
Oh, you saw her canvas was coming apart. You mean the edges. Her box was a little beat up too. That's the first time I've ever seen somebody unbox it with the box all beat up like that. Like it was like it went a couple of rounds with George Foreman. I'm just saying, like, he does more than sell grills, folks. Like when I seen her box, I was like, did somebody sit on that? Were they playing cards? Were they using it as a stool? Like what happened to her box? Everything. Yes, everyone with bad canvases, bonfire day. Yay. I like who it can, but I have only done one. I started that one from them, and then I was like, yeah, we're going to give it a while. Hi, Papa. Papa, I got the best idea. Get a black border for your diamond painting with a red mat. Boom. From now on, guys, instead of saying hi to Pawpaw, you got to go Roll Tide. Pawpaw uses Roll Tide as a term of endearment at this point.
It's kind of like aloha and shalom.
Aloha and shalom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's the same thing. I'm just saying, like, oh, you mean like his Roll Tide? Mm-hmm. They're doing it. You know what, Roll Tide? He sent me a video of a commercial of people in Alabama, and they're like, their way of saying hello was saying Roll Tide. And it never fails. I put that picture up in Diamond Painting Underground, and somebody went, I put it up and I said, I got my dad this custom from Ever Moment, and he just finished it. And the lady goes, oh my God, where did you get that? I think her son-in-law's a big Alabama fan. And I was like, custom from Ever Moment. I Google searched, because I had a couple people ask me, where did I find the image? And I'm like, I Google searched Roll Tide, and that's one of the images that came up. Jessica says, I'm a Bama girl. Roll Tide means hello. Mimi Gilmore. Hi, Mimi Gilmore. Roll Tide from Alabama. Oh, snap. We got Alabama in the house. Pawpaw will be retiring either this year or next year in Alabama.
No, I won't. I think that's when we come North Dakota.
Right? That thing turned out way better than I thought it was going to. Not that I thought it was going to turn out to be like crap, but I didn't think it was going to look that detailed. Like, you could see the shoulders. You can see that the helmet number is number 18. Like, that is crazy.
I didn't think it was going to be crap, but I didn't think it was going to be
Have to go buy vape juice, but I'm going... but I'm too lazy to drive 30 minutes to go to my favorite shop. Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
He said, ew. Yeah. Our vape shop's like right down the street.
I can walk. Or
I contact Kelly Head and I'm like, hey, Kelly, could I get some more Cocoa Puffs, please? I like Cocoa Puffs. I actually just ran out of my Cocoa Puffs. I was going to wait another week or so before I message her and be like, hey, about those Cocoa Puffs, though.
Hey.
Do you have a Killian?
I do. He's a floof.
He is a floof. He needs to stop leaving his puffs of floof on the floor.
You can't help it. It's springtime.
I told you spring was coming.
Spring's here.
It was either spring was coming or he's confused. His winter coat is confused. Mimi, what part of Alabama? What part is Pawpaw retiring to? I have no clue. I just know that's where him and my mom want to go because my mom is from Opelika. I'm heading to Montgomery or Guntersville next year. Forgot for Red says, I make my own vape juice, saves money and more for... That is the coolest thing I have ever heard, Forever Red. Or Forgetful Red. No problem, Red. The best shop that I found, which is the only shop I've ever gone to, was Ever Moment. I mean, if they're the best China company, then they're obviously going to have the best customs. But I've heard good things. Laura loves the Mayan store or the Mian store. What? You see this?
Mm-hmm. You see her whole face. Nom.
He needs brushed again.
How much is it to take him to the groomer?
To get them both in at the groomer, it's going to cost about $150. Because they're going to need anal gland secrete, things done, the nails trimmed, and baths, and he's going to need blown out. She's not shedding nowhere near as bad as he is. Diamond and Rough says, Ever Moment all the way for customs. Husband fixes his own vape juice with vegetable glycerin, propylene glycerin, or glycol, and menthol. Nice. I'm not ready for Luna's blowout. I'm not ready for Killian's blowout either, because he's a hot mess. Red says, I'm sure we could all use a blowout.
Yeah, you can't really be talking about like butt stuff and blowouts.
Nobody's talking about butt stuff. You're the one that... I did not. You're the one that brought up butt.
You said they got to get their butt deal.
The anal glands.
Yep.
The vet asked me... Okay, so get this, you guys.
Can't say that.
I go to... Shush. I go to take the dogs to the vet yesterday, and I asked the vet how much would it cost to get the dog's anal glands done. Because the vet said that they'd check it anyways. $35 for them to play with my dog's butthole. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not paying you $35 to play with my dog's butthole. So I called the groomer and asked them if they did it. They'll play with the dog's butthole for $10.50. Guess where the dogs are getting their butthole played with at?
Pretty sure you put an ad on Craigslist, you can find somebody that'll pay you.
Ew. Why you gotta say nasty stuff?
We're talking about doggy butts and boys.
My cat paws, 45-year-old. Oh, jeez. You know what's funny, Forgetful Red? I'm surprised Mr. Coffee hasn't tried to make his own vape juice yet. But he likes Air Factory, so like.
That sounds good. It's flavorful.
Apparently it's flavorful.
Full of flavor.
Alexa says my friend makes fruit flavored. Oh yeah? Maybe your friend should contact me and we can test this out. We can do a product testing for your friend to see if it's good. Just saying. I'll pay for it. You just gotta tell me what flavor you have. Do you have banana?
I don't remember who it was, but I do remember that song.
Anal glands and blowout in the same sentence. Oh my god.
See, thank you. All I was trying to say.
Because sometimes fluid gets trapped in their anal glands and they have to have it squeezed out. You can do it yourself, but from what I hear, it's a pretty messy process. So I would rather have somebody else do it. I'm not all about sticking my finger in my dog butthole. I'm just saying. I love my dog to death. I ain't doing that. I will do anything for love, but I won't do that. Oh, no. I won't do that. Meatloaf. Sorry, gotta go. The kids, tea, and husband. Glad I could. Thank you for hanging out, Caroline. We'll see you next time. Kelly says, oh my god, it stinks. Glands get full and blocked enough in there. It's supposed to coat their poo. I have a daughter that lives in Macalla. I'm about to say Valhalla. What? Red says it's smelly and messy and smelly. Oh, so gross. Patty says, no thanks. My favorite meme right now, y'all ladies wanting a 50 Shades of Grey life, but can't handle a finger in the butt. You don't put your finger in it. What do you mean you don't put your finger in it? How are you supposed to do it then, Jeremy? That would be cool, Christy. My hubby loves Punisher. I even have light switch plates of Punisher. Oh no, Mindy. Good luck at the dentist. My labs and glands got blocked once. It was the worst vet visit ever. Oh, geez. You mean massage the butt? I'm not massaging the butthole. No. I wouldn't even massage my own butthole. No. Squeeze it like a... No. Ew. This conversation just got weird. All right, Dawn. Oh, not third shift. Gross. Pet says, if I see your dog doing a lot of butt scooting, they're usually trying to take care of things themselves, but that's usually a cue that the owner needs to leave time, have the owner to time to have vet or groomer take care of it. She hasn't been doing that. I just want them to check it because I'm a hypochondriac when it comes to the dogs. No, she's not doing the booty scooty. This whole chat went down the gutter fast. Okay, I was having lunch. Appetite flew out the window with this conversation. Tina says, in some countries, sphincter bleaching is a thing. Bleach buttholes. I've heard of that before. And I love the fact that you use the word sphincter. Sorry, Pawpaw, but she said sphincter. That's like, oh, okay, Red. Now I can explain this to you. No,
now you can?
No. Not the sphincter bleaching.
Well, then.
The STD thing.
Why does Maggie call her redneck booty?
I don't know why Maggie calls her redneck booty.
It's all adding up.
It's not adding. Shush. Okay, so if you guys were in Redneck Beauty's live the other day, I made the comment that my favorite STD is herpes. I don't want it, but it's my favorite. All right, so now I'm going to explain why I said that since this conversation got really weird, and I figured why not go weirder, right? All right. So back before I had kids, a friend of mine was studying to be a phlebotomist at the local Harrisburg community college. And they took a field trip to the Muter Museum in Pennsylvania, which is where they hold a lot of like scientific discoveries in the medical field. And they have like the biggest colon and conjoined twins, and they have everything in those little glass jars with like the liquid. And like they have like the soap lady that was mummified in soap or something. I don't know. But they had a gift shop that had these little crocheted STDs. And back even further before that, I used to work at a place called Eaton Park. I don't know if anybody remembers that place, but it used to be a place called Eaton Park. And there was a girl that worked there with me named Kayla. We're going to call her Kayla because her name was Kayla. And she apparently had herpes. And there was this guy that I used to like named Mark that I was trying to like, I was trying to holla at him. And she takes it upon herself to not only holla at this dude, but to like, do the business with him. Now, after she done did the business with him and I knew she had herpes, I wasn't about to go like, holla at him anymore. Now it was like a low whisper. And so I decided I was going to get back at her because I was mad because how are you going to go after the guy? And she was supposed to be a friend of mine. How are you going to go after the guy that I just told you I liked? Like literally the same day I told her that I liked the guy, she starts dating this guy. Like, I don't know, a few days later, because the guy was single. He was a friend of both of ours. She starts dating him a few days later, and then like, boom, like she was easy apparently. So apparently I got mad. And I was like, okay, we were having a birthday party for her at the restaurant. So me being the smart person that I am went, okay, you stole the guy I like. And now we're supposed to have a birthday party for you. Okay, I got you. So I had to go to the lady doctor for a checkup. And I asked them, could I get some pamphlets and reading material? I have a friend that has an issue and she's really embarrassed to come to the doctors about it. And I'm thinking if she had more information to see that it wasn't scary, that she would come in to the doctor for it. So he said, fine, what is it that you think she has? And I'm like, I think she said she has herpes. So he gives me all these samples and little pamphlets and all this stuff. And I was like, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. So then I take it to a place called Boscov's, which is in Harrisburg. It's in the mall. It's a clothing store, but they also do gift wrapping. And I put it in this really nice birthday box. I put all the samples and stuff in this birthday box. Yeah, asking for a friend. I put all the stuff in the birthday box. And I went to Boscov's and had them wrap it up real professional, like, she's a friend, sort of. So I wanted it to be really nicely wrapped. I bought her a birthday balloon. And I went to work. And right before our shift started, we had a little birthday party for her in the back of the restaurant. So, like, everybody gave her gifts, and we put all the gifts on this one table with our names on it for who gave it to her and everything. And she's going through, and her and I at the time weren't talking because I was mad at her because she took the guy I liked. So, of course, she sees my gift. She bypasses right over it. Goes to the next gift. My guess was like the third before the last one. She finally decides to open it. She goes, and let's see what Leisha got me, even though I know she's upset with me. I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Let's forgive and forget. She goes, all right. Gives me a hug. She goes to open the gift. Her jaw drops to the floor. She stands up, starts bawling and crying, runs out of the restaurant. Haven't seen her since. Everybody was dying laughing. Because then I picked up the box and handed it to her, at the time, her boyfriend. And I went, by the way, you might want to read these too, because if you didn't know, she has herpes. So now fast forward back to going to the Muter Museum. When we went into the gift shop, they asked us what kind of STD did we want, because that was like their little funny thing for the gift shop was that you get these little crocheted STDs. And I was like, ooh, I want herpes. It's my favorite. And it's been like a long time running joke for me. So that's why herpes is my favorite. The end. I was kind of a spiteful person back in the day. So, yeah.
The common word is bitch.
Well, no, I wasn't. No, because what if she needed more information about what she truly had? Because she kept trying to tell him that he couldn't get it. And I'm like, unless you have some kind of mutated strain of this disease that all of a sudden this guy can't get it. He got it. And sure enough, it was proven that he actually did end up contracting herpes from her. And he didn't know what it was at first because she never said anything to him.
I was gonna say, what if home dude had like super dick? You don't know.
He did not. Now he got herpes pee. I'm just saying. Who had time to crochet these STDs? I have no clue. Papa, what do you mean back in the day? Yes, back in the day. I'm not that spiteful now. But you had to give them pamphlets. Well, yeah, because what if they needed more information so that they can be safe? I was being friendly. I thought I did a nice thing.
I have cotton candy toes.
Yes, you have cotton candy toes, dear. Mr. Coffee let me paint his toenails, so now he has blue and pink toenails.
On one foot, the other one.
On the one foot. The other foot's blue and purple. But yeah, I gave him the pamphlets to tell him, you know, hey, get yourself checked out. And he did. And he had herpes.
Yourself treated check.
They stayed together for a good 6 months, I want to say, before like they broke up. So like there's that. He would sue her for days. Exactly. I was only giving them info. Like I wasn't like my boss looks at me and he goes, "You didn't have to have it wrapped. Who even wrapped that?" And I was like, Boscoffs did. They don't ask you what's in the box. They just wrap it up. Duh. I thought I was doing the friendly thing, but apparently not. And I don't know who crocheted the little STDs for the Muter Museum, but they had them in like a big little, or this big bucket right by the cash register. And it's like, what's your favorite STD? And it had all the STDs in there, like chlamydia and gonorrhea and all that other fun stuff. And I was like, ooh, herpes. But I ended up giving the herpes crochet thing to my friend Ashley because her daughter ended up messing up her chlamydia. So I gave her my herpes. It was weird times when I was younger. I have a weird life. Hush, Mr. Coffee. Right, Debbie? I was just being a good friend.
Only the goodest.
Does anyone look? Does anyone now look at Miss Coffee's whip and see man's dingling? I'm sorry. Say what now? Where are you seeing men's penises at on my whip? I'm scared. I was thinking vibrator. Oh, you talking about these? The little lipsticks? We're all weird. Normal is just a setting on the washer. That is true. What do you mean, poor Mr. Coffee? Hi, Connie. Hi, Jane. I don't think I've seen you come in. The big black vibrator. They're not vibrator. They look more like lipstick. Like, see, that's the part that you hold, and then that's like the silver part, and then that's like the red part. Just saying. Dingleberry. That's gross, Rachel. Who's sitting on the washer? Look, I was just trying to be informative for a friend, okay? Don't hate me for being informative. Rachel, I know there was something I was going to ask you. I was thinking about doing lives every other Tuesday. Like every other Tuesday, I'll do a Wip and Chat, and then on the opposite Tuesday, I'll do a live. How would you feel about going live the other Tuesday, like the opposite Tuesday? That'll give you where it's not all the time and you're not taking a bunch of people's spots or whatever. Because you said about it in your Whip and Chat about giving other people a turn. How about doing like the back and forth like that? No, Rachel, I'm not talking about butt stuff. You probably are, Mr. Coffee. Hi, Tammy. Laura Law, Craft Corner, keep your pickle up. Oh, geez. I didn't even get a chance to go back and watch that because I went to bed like right after I got off live at... Ouch, Killian. I got offline right as she was getting ready to get off her live chat yesterday. Oh, your schedule isn't fixed enough. Well, I'm gonna start doing that anyways. And if you choose to pop in every other Tuesday, then that's your thing. Because I'm thinking I don't want to do it every Tuesday because I'll get burnt out on it. So I'm thinking every other, like I'll do it this Tuesday, and then next week instead of going live, I'll do a Wip and Chat. That way I'm not getting burnt out. I might even make the Wip and Chat a premiere. Because then you guys can at least still, like, hang out with me. And I can make a 4-hour Wip and Chat. That's not a problem. You guys know I can talk forever. Talk your whole ear off your face. Okay. Drugs are bad, okay? You shouldn't do drugs. Today is actually Minna's dad's birthday. And I was like, it's your birthday, okay? You shouldn't feel old, but it's your birthday, okay? I always send him some kind of weird, crazy South Park stuff for his birthday, because that used to be our thing. Bad news in a pretty package. Hold up. Whoa, Alex, what are you talking about? Yanka's Pickles is up, y'all. Oh, jeez. What do you mean, Alexis? What's bad news in a pretty package? I'm scared. Yeah, Shell, tell us all about herpes. Oh, God. Shell, did you... Shell, run now. Okay. Oh, you can go down that road. I keep realizing that my diamond count is getting low. And I'm like, oh God, I still have a whole half a canvas left, but then none of these colors are in that half of the canvas. Who's talking about Harry Pickles? Shill, not Shell. Oh. Oh, jeez. All that. Now it's like weird and upside down or something. Is everybody good now? Sorry, I'm having to readjust because Killian came over with his gigantic tail and whacked my thing.
That's funny thing, his tail can do anything. It's all fluff.
Yeah, I know it's fluff. That doesn't mean that you can't.
Big old fluff butt.
There's this big old potato butt sitting there moving my stuff.
We need a corgi.
We do not need a corgi. Why do we need a corgi? Corgis are nothing but short miniature huskies.
Yup.
With no tails. Hi, Flatliner. Hi, Yamil. Yeah, YouTube likes to throw hits. I don't know what his problem is. YouTube is a teenager at this point. You just kind of ignore it. Well, Killian came by while we were spinning and with his whole butt just moved the whole tripod system I have going on here. And then looked back at me like I did it and was blaming him. Killian's a very judgy dog. I don't like it.
Okay.
I see him over there with his ear pressed up against the window. You see the nose marks on the window? I just cleaned the window. He is listening for Steve. Steve hasn't been back for a while. Steve might have got eaten by a coyote. Cassandra, apparently YouTube didn't like the STD talk. I was just being informative. I like to make sure everyone has as much information as possible, even if it's about herpes. Why are they called herpes? Why not hempies? The insurance adjuster is going to look at our truck today. Oh, sweet. It wasn't totaled, was it, Redneck Beauty? And was that your truck or was that Metal's truck? We'll have to go to the 7 puppies and their mom and dad. Have a great... Bye, Cassie. Thanks for hanging out. What's up, good old boy? Just deleted my folder with all the edited, uploaded videos. Oh, no. Were they already uploaded or were you getting ready to upload them? Because that would suck. That's why I like doing my videos the day that I put them up, because then I don't have to worry about deleting them by accident. Because every time I try to, I always delete them. Steve is with his girl talking about fuzzy tacos and pickles. Oh, Jesus. No, it wasn't total. It's technically his truck, but I'm married to him, so it's our truck. True. Like, Jordan has a work truck. That's his truck. But he has a Volkswagen Jetta.
That's my car.
That's his car, because it's a stick, and I don't know how to drive stick. Don't judge me in my life choices, because I know somebody's going to be like, you don't know how to drive stick? No, I don't know how to drive stick.
That's why I get stick.
Shut up. Minna's dad tried teaching me, and I blew out the clutch on his car, so he wouldn't teach me anymore. And so I don't know how to drive stick. Mr. Coffee has offered, but Mr. Coffee also has, like, the shortest patience on the planet, so I don't want him to teach me anything.
Why can't you just sit down and get this?
Gosh, not herpes package throwing it out. Now everybody that gets a package from me is going to be sitting there like, are there herpes pamphlets in here?
Well, maybe there's live herpes cultures.
There's not live. Why would there be live? Where would I get live herpes cultures?
I don't know.
I don't think you can get that at the doctors. Hey, y'all got some live herpes cultures? I need to send some stuff out to friends. Like, I'm not sure that's something you could ask for at the doctor's office. I might be able to take a tongue dispenser, but I don't know about live herpes cultures.
Dispenser?
The tongue dispenser thing.
You're dispensing tongues now?
No, the thing they put in your mouth and tell you to go all with. The pop.
Depressor?
Depressor, there you go. Don't judge me.
Picture you walking around with one of those things on your hips that like shoots out quarters.
I used to have a stick so the kids wouldn't ask me to drive. He ain't lie. That's why I don't know how to drive it. You're walking around Wally World. Why are you walking around Wally World? Is that what you really sent me? Oh, no, Red, no. Red, no. Hold up, did you get that yet? Because if you didn't get it yesterday, you should definitely get it today.
Get what? The herpes?
No, not the herpes. Rachel, Rachel says, don't send me anything.
I do not feel safe anymore.
This coffee you send me. Oh, crap, Jeremy. I knew there was something I forgot. Why didn't you remind me? Y'all know I don't got a good memory.
I ain't going back to the post office and do the damn self.
What? What do you mean? Go back to the post office for what?
I don't know.
You're not going to send off the live herpes cultures for me?
If anybody would probably be able to handle it properly, it'd be me.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I'd probably get my hands on a hazmat suit.
What? Why do you need a hazmat suit?
I ain't getting herpes.
Apparently, Mr. Coffee don't want the herpes.
Oh, so.
No, it should be here today, though. Okay. Don't forget to mark the handle with care for the culture. Who's having problems with the hamster? Tell that hamster to sit his little ass down somewhere now. Go on now, hamster, get. Get your ass on through now.
Yeah, go on, hamster, get.
Really?
You said it.
I think for Halloween this year, I want to be Medea. And we live in an open carry state, so I can, like, just open carry my 9mm. Just walk around. Hello. Hi, Abra. Stick shift is way more affordable in Ireland, so I learned how to drive one here. Oh, nice.
They're more reliable, too.
Shut up, Mr. Coffee. I was doing an unboxing for the first video, and I forgot to hit start button on my phone. Oh, no, Karen, no! My dad is a car junkie. He used to work for Ford. He made me learn both transmissions. That's not a bad thing. Gotta run, go and do errands, take lunch break for work. Y'all have fun. Thanks for making my day. You're welcome, pets. We'll see you later. Yeah, stick shifts aren't so freaking expensive. That's another thing. Oh, my God. Oh, Patty, you love Medea? Yeah, I was thinking about being Medea this year for Halloween. Last year we didn't dress up, but I think I want to this year. I don't know why. I keep getting this thing in my head. I'm like, just dress up as Medea. I gotta go find a moo-moo. Hello. Redneck Beauty, or not Redneck Beauty, Dearly Crafted said, Hello. Good. Or no, I'm sorry. She said good day. Hey, dearly crafted pickle on the corn. Did you like that email I sent you? Did you get that thing I sent you? It was a Sasquatch riding a unicorn, and he had on Chucks. For those of you who don't know what Chucks are, they're Converse. Nadia funeral. Has anyone seen that yet? No, I haven't seen that, Karen. Great, my phone keeps going off about a blizzard warning for tomorrow. Medea's funeral. No, I haven't seen that one yet. You'll be Joe. You didn't do anything, Redneck Beauty. Not this time. You probably did something that we don't know about. We'll find out about it later. I'm going to message you after chat, by the way, Redneck Beauty. Because I want to know what this Instagram thing is you keep wanting to show me. Tell Mr. Coffee thanks for the tip about the dryer sheets. What do you... Hold up. What tip about the dryer sheets? What did he say use the dryer sheets for? Love the meme at 1 a.m. and almost woke up the hubs when I burst out laughing. There's no time to think. Just jump on with Sasquatch. It's Sasquatch riding a unicorn, and he has on Converse. Because these are the things that happen in my head at 1 a.m., dearly crafted. I'm just saying.
Do you know what they're called, Chucks?
Why are they called Chucks?
Oh, that's what you knew.
I'm pretty sure because one of the basketball players' name was Chuck or something.
Because the guy that designed them, his name was Chuck Taylor?
Yeah, there you go. I knew I had to do something with somebody's name.
Did you though?
I did though. I did.
Don't believe you.
I don't care what you believe. You believe you can fly, all I care. I'm so glad I did.
Go to the roof and jump.
So
See
I was
this
born and
works.
raised in Minnesota, and I don't miss it. Surprisingly, the winter was horrific here, but I survived, and I'm happy about that. I feel like I should be on True Life on MTV. True Life, my first winter in North Dakota. Just be a bunch of videos of me.
Life to go.
Not the rest of my life, because we're moving away from here. What are you laughing for? You think those old knees, that poppy ankle's gonna last forever?
Yep.
No. Weird little Rice Krispie ankle. I'm gone to his last TP play. What? Oh, what? Our winter in Missouri was awful. Right, Rachel? Trying to move to Ireland or something. She got all the rain. That's where I need to live. Mr. Coffee said because you live in Missouri. Who said that about Missouri? Karen. Oh, Miss Coffee, but the spring thaw will be so beautiful.
Oh yeah, I forgot to warn you. So.
What do you mean forgot to warn me and then laughed? That's not how you warn somebody.
Go from like waist deep in snow to being knee deep in mud for the next 2 months.
Yo, I can't keep these floors clean to save my life. Good for hair and skin. Yeah, Pawpaw, do that, cause he over here playing with me with his little bad knee and his snap crackle pop ankle. He think his little body gonna last forever. Plus, there's no woods in North Dakota, and he's already said when he retires, he wants to retire in the woods, like Dearly Crafted with the Sasquatch. That's how far back in the woods I want to be. I want Sasquatch to be my mailman. Dearly Crafted can have it, so can I. But then again, Dearly Crafted also had an ever moment that was frozen solid shut in her mailbox for 3 days, so I don't know. I don't know if I want that life. Time for Sunshine State, Miss Coffee. Time for something, because, like, I don't like the mud.
Gotta retire in Alaska.
You gonna be retiring by yourself in Alaska. There you go. You want to get rid of me? Move to Alaska or somewhere colder than here.
Sweet.
What do you mean sweet?
Huh?
Stab you in the heart with this four-placer. I don't want to move to Texas. I would go to Texas, but I have to go visit Dr. Nazardin because my 600-pound life, that is my show. I'm not even overweight. I just like watching it. My dad always tells me to stop watching it. But you get good like diet tips on there. That's stuff you got to pay for other places. I can watch 600-pound life.
Tips. Don't order $40 worth of McDonald's at a time and eat it all by yourself. I think that's more common sense.
To some people it might be, but some people it might not be. Plus the McDonald's here sucks anyways, and I don't eat McDonald's. I can already hear them telling me their ice cream machine is broken. No stabbing. Dang it, Karen! Again, the randomness of Mr. Coffee's phone. I don't need a private island. I just want to go somewhere where the people aren't. Come to Perth. It's 1:30 a.m. and 60 degrees. That sounds lovely, Diamond in the Rough.
Yeah, see, no, anything over 60 is like too hot. 60 degrees itself is too hot. You know.
You're too hot. Shut up.
Yeah, I know.
Shut up. I can't do Florida. Everybody from my job retires in Florida, and I don't want to see their asses ever again. Everybody retires in Florida. It's probably because every place you get in Florida has a pool with it. It's like, it's hot here. This pool, like in my house now, I have free heat. Heat's included with my apartment. So like Florida, to like, forget the heat. The pool's included with your house. Oh, for your drills. Hi, Diane. Dr. Now, the one guy who loves fat shaming. What? What do you mean, Red? I like Dr. Now. Was he fat shaming someone?
Pretty sure he doesn't fat shame people. He's just concerned for their general health and or life. There's a difference.
You're a difference. I don't know. What do you do when you get a canvas that has bubble glue on it? I slice and dice it. I have a video up for that. If you go on my playlist under random DIYs and such, it should be in there. It'll have a cat fighting another cat and then like a samurai. And I go over the two different methods that I've seen on YouTube from Rona, from DIY Moon Shop, and from Diamond Paint by Donnie. Because essentially you just slice, I slice it a little bit and then pull it tight and then use something to smooth it down so that it stays down. One of my china was really bad. Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to say, Red. I'm like, hold up. Is he over there calling people fat asses or something? Like, that'd be mean. Red, you almost had me hate him for like 30 seconds there. I was scared. He does not. He tells these overweight people, hey, stop eating all the damn time. Exercise, control yourself. Oh, geez.
Before you die.
Before you die. Thank you, Diane. It's coming along now that I've been going game busters on it this morning. I've gotten so much done on it. It's ridiculous. The amount of progress I've made over the last few days was disgusting because I haven't done anything. But today, essentially, I got all this done. If you were to ask the ones who need help, he does fat shame. In my opinion, it's called true. Yeah, like they say it's fat shaming because he's trying to tell them the truth and he's not sugarcoating it. He's not like, well, you might be a little overweight. Maybe you should try these healthier options. He's just like, lose the weight if you want surgery. Show me that you want the surgery. Show me that you're not going to take the surgery and think it's a magic cure for your overweightness. I like the fact that they started incorporating mental health into the show because mental health does play quite a big role in your well-being, let alone your eating habits. And a lot of people don't think of that, but people try to hide behind food, and that's not right. That's just gonna get you a big butt. Me and my hubby got fat together. Happiest we've ever been. No shame in the fat game. I ain't shaming the fat game. Mr. Coffee said, I think he was talking to his brother, saying something about getting fat means you're happy in your relationship. I'm like, well, I got fat because I had children, but okay. I'm happy too, but... Apparently, Brandon Ferris is playing with dolls right now. Yeah, unlike the enablers, the same people that are like, I think they do need to slow down their eating, and then brings them a plate full of pizza and tacos and everything else. Every time I see that, I'm like, if you don't go sit your tail down somewhere,
What Taco Bell store today? Can I make the Taco Bell
you cannot make it to Taco Bell. You're not even going that direction. I do know. It's not even a Taco Bell in that direction. There might have been one in the direction of you going to that one place in Montana, but now that you don't have to go to Montana. No?
Taco Bell's in Minot. I'm just curious if I can make it to Taco Bell and get back before I have to go to work.
Really?
Yeah.
If y'all don't know, Mr. Coffee has a very unhealthy obsession with Taco Bell. If Taco Bell was a female, I would not be married to Mr. Coffee. Let's just put it like that. My cat's watching. She loves your videos. I'm fluffy and proud. My 600-pound life, they bring them 100 burgers. I'm like, how do you afford 100? Right? Like, I'm like, half the time, I can barely afford one burger, let alone 4 or 5. And why do they got to get so close up to their face when people try to eat their food? Let them eat their food. Jeez, you ain't got to be all up in their esophagus while they trying to eat. And then they're like, I know it's bad for me, but I can't help it. You can't. Put down the fork. Like, stop. But yeah, I know it's an addiction and they can't just stop like that, but you see it, and the sad part is they eat all that food and then feel bad about it after they eat it. And the one lady was like, the moment I get my plate, I'm thinking of what my next meal is going to be. And I'm like, half the time I don't even remember to eat, let alone what my meals are going to be. What is happening in the world today? Like, Taco Bell right down the street from here next to Popeyes. I've never had Popeyes, even though I lived in Harrisburg and there was a Popeyes right there. Papa never would want to go to Popeyes. Hold up. No, we went to Burger King that one time. We didn't go to Popeyes. Oh, I have had Popeyes. Never mind. I've had Popeyes. But there's no Taco Bell close to us. So the closest one I think is like 2 hours away.
Yep.
So before we lived here, Mr. Coffee would make the trip all the way to Taco Bell just to eat tacos for 20 minutes and then drive all the way back. He likes driving. And tacos. We can get Taco Bell delivered. Lisa, don't tell Mr. Coffee that.
I'm already trying to see if somebody, would be willing to deliver me some Taco Bell out here. I'll pay them extra for the trip.
Would you pay them extra for the trip?
I would.
What's up, Real Red Zebras? Hello from St. Louis. Well, hello from North Dakota, where it is frigid and cold. It's not too bad today, though. It's supposed to actually start warming up now. I tried telling Mr. Coffee that I knew it was getting warmer because Killian, the Siberian Husky, has started shedding his winter coat all over my house. And Mr. Coffee's like, no, it's just he's confused. He's not confused. His winter coat is telling us spring is coming.
If you live in St. Louis, have you ever seen Defiance?
Mr. Coffee wants to know, Real Red Zebras, have you ever seen Defiance? The TV show?
The sci-fi show, yes.
You would fit fine here in Texas. Who would fit fine in Texas, Cassandra? I wish Ohio had Del Taco much better than Taco Hell. Stephanie, what's up, Stephanie Reed? I'm taking you
of the day.
The doctor. Thank you, Mr. Coffee. Del Taco is out in California.
Even.
Homemade tacos. They have something here called Taco John's. Mr. Coffee's never taken us to it, but apparently they have something here called Taco John's.
Yeah, so you might as well just call it shit on a plate.
Well, that's not very nice.
They don't even give you a plate either.
That's not very nice.
You just wanted to drive through with your hands cupped and they'll shit in your hands for you for free.
What?
Actually, no, then they pay for it.
I like El Guapos. They have El Guapos here.
Yeah, that's not like, it's literally just a private owned little thing.
Well, I just said I like it.
Okay.
I didn't say it was like Taco
just
Bell or
let me
anything.
know, like you saying that doesn't mean nothing to nobody. They don't know what it is.
They might know what it is. Crafting with Christy says Taco John's is amazing.
Taco
Do they
John's
deliver
is
potatoes for Mr.
trash.
Coffee? Nobody's delivering potatoes for Mr. Coffee.
Taco John's is absolutely.
Now I want taco salad for dinner. Simmer down, Mr. Coffee.
I love that ham green bean stuff, but at this rate.
If you go peel the potatoes, I can put it on when I'm done.
No, I got a party away from now.
I can still put it on when I'm done. It doesn't take long.
I'll starve.
Well, starve to death then.
I just said I will.
Good.
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 Yep.
Great.
Okay.
Jerk. Don't worry about Mr. Coffee, y'all. He's a little weird. I mean, I only got 20 more minutes on here.
Okay.
Mr. Coffee wants... I made ham, green beans, and potatoes last week or the week before last.
What's up, peeps?
And now he's like obsessed with ham, green beans, and potatoes because I've never made it before. So now he wants to have it for dinner before he has to go out to work today.
Finding some free play on GM2.
Marissa says, Cheryl, I still have a cough. It's wonderful to be able to breathe.
Yeah, true.
Breathing is good. Hi, my diving paint addiction with Jennifer Roberts. How's it going? It's 59 in Tennessee. Well, just rub it in there, Stephanie. It's like 30 degrees out here. It's freezing.
You guys haven't had
Put onions in them. Do I put onions in what? My ham, green beans, and potatoes? No, it's like the simplest thing on the planet. You get one of those little, like, half butts of ham. You get, I usually use a bag of steam fresh because they're actually, like, really nicely fresh vegetables. You get a bag of steam fresh green beans. Or you can buy the green beans in a can if you're lazy. And you chop up the ham and you put the green beans in the crock pot with it. And then you cube up some potatoes. You got to peel them first, but you cube up some potatoes. Put like a half a cup of water in it. Let it simmer for, I don't know, 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours. And it's amazing. Only takes a few minutes to prep it. And I was going to prep it right after I was done. Apparently he wants to starve to death though. Oh, you put onions in yours. Oh, okay. No, I can't put onions in mine. The little ones won't eat it if they see an onion in it. They already get confused whenever I mix stuff up. Like I made chili and cornbread. What? I made chili and cornbread Sunday, and they were freaking out because I told them to put their cornbread in the chili. Now they've had chili before, but usually they get it with rice. And this time I made cornbread with it, and they were just like, oh, "What is this magical bread of corn that you've made for us, Mother? It is sweet and delicious." A good documentary to watch is called Hungry for Change. Killian.
Space Ninja.
Hungry for Change. That explains many facets of overeating. Help me. I've never heard of that before.
$6.90.
Is that on Netflix, Daily Crafted? My husband does that and puts it in beans too. Yeah, like, it's delicious. Homemade is best taco ever. I like taco salad with the Doritos.
Yep.
It's just like regular tacos, but you use Doritos as the shell instead of Dorito or tortilla shells. You put the Doritos, the meat, the cheese, the lettuce, and all your toppings on it. And then you just use the Doritos to eat it with. That's the best thing ever. We might have that tomorrow. Did you ever get your children Mr. Potato Head? I had one when I was... Yeah, they have one. Dry apparel guy looked at me like I was nuts because I have everything open. Apparently he has not lived in Wisconsin long enough and still finds 43 degrees to be freezing. He was out of here right quick. I would be too, Abra. I'm not a big fan of
I don't
that.
know how to explain it or why, but it's just like pure. It's glorious.
Chili and Fritos are the best. Yes.
Yeah.
My husband
Well,
puts
it's
his
milk
cornbread
chocolate
in
and then
his
like
chili. I
you know,
can't eat
milk
it like
guys.
that.
I don't
Tina,
know
that is like the
how or
best way to eat
process
chili and
that
cornbread.
makes this happen, but yes.
I was raised on chili and cornbread. Pawpaw has won many competitions for his chili.
Giant bar.
I have the recipe saved.
Me, my wife,
Now I just gotta remember where I saved it. Don't tell him I don't know where it's at.
I tried showing him the way. I downloaded Apex for him.
It used to be on Netflix. I'm not sure if it still is. I don't have Netflix anymore. Sasquatch ate it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's not nice, Sasquatch. You're killing.
I played it once, got 2 kills
with all this fast food. I'm sorry.
Sense.
Walking tacos. We made them all the time at camp. Some of the kids like with Fritos. I prefer Doritos. I like Doritos. Right, Jennifer Roberts? That roll tide turned out so good. How are you today, Jennifer Roberts? Are you hanging in there? Are you in the path of this blizzard that everybody keeps talking about? Because for once, I feel left out, but I'm okay with it because I don't want the blizzard. The only blizzard I want is from Dairy Queen.
So they online, it was like...
Don't worry, Mr. Coffee's just talking to his headset friends. We're both talking... As somebody pointed out, we're both talking to our imaginary friends. I can't see his friends. He can't see my friends. We got imaginary friends. Oh, hey, Pawpaw. How's it going? Find the recipe. What do you mean? I know exactly where it's at. It's not lost until I start looking for it, Pawpaw. And I have yet to start looking for it. Debbie, I love navy beans with ham. Oh, southern, no, what's that called? Navy beans and ham and carrots shavings.
I got close to taking
northern soup. Northern bean soup. I need to make some of that because I know Mr. Coffee would love that. A friend of mine used to make that all the time for me. Oh my God, it was so good. Ronan says, I really doesn't matter what we get to eat here, fast or homemade, because it's going to be doused in slap your mama. Yes, Debbie, carrots and celery too. Yeah, you gotta add that in there.
You want to get your first masterwork?
Are you gonna help me with getting the kids today, or are you chilling out?
I don't know.
I love Senate bean soup. What's Senate bean soup? Blanc Noir. I'm good having a meeting with corporate, another therapy session, then picking the kiddo up from band practice. Pray for me. I'm then taking her to one of her arcade go-kart places. Yay! Your mom says the same thing about the cookbook. It ain't a book if I ain't wrote it. Mom will make me the cookbook. Mom's gonna be on her deathbed. I'm gonna hand her a notepad and a pencil and just like write down everything you remember real quick.
Contract, you guarantee to get at least one masterwork. It only takes a couple minutes.
Wait, ham, green beans, and potatoes. First time go girl. Yeah, I made it a couple of weeks ago, and Mr. Coffee is obsessed with it now. So now he wants me to make it again. My husband makes pork chops and pierogies in this sour cream paprika sauce. Oh my God, to die for. I lived in Pennsylvania for a very long time, and I've never had pierogies. Minna likes them. I don't know what it is.
I picked up like 3 yesterday. Did one. So
I refuse to accept the Pennsylvania Dutch eating because it just seemed disgusting. Like that whole scrapple thing. That's disgusting. I don't even eat corned beef hash. That looks like dog food. Like, I don't even know what's in there. You make taco meat, put it in a cup, and cut in toppings, and you grab a single serve bag of Doritos, crunch them before open the bag, and put everything. Yeah, walking taco. Pawpaw says he has 2 containers of Slap Your Mama in the cabinet. Scrapple is gross, but pierogies are awesome. What is a pierogi? Redneck Beauty, do you eat corned beef hash?
100 world events, and I'm done with
I
the
feel like
challenge
you would make it
without
in some way that you would actually eat it.
That's why I'm running out of free dinner.
Shoot, I was going to do tater tots and fish sticks today since you're going to be gone. Can we save the ham and green beans and potatoes for tomorrow?
Sure.
Because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get them to eat that, and you're going to be gone, and I don't want to fuss at them by myself. And it's bath night. That way when the people come inspect the apartment tomorrow, they can smell the ham, green beans, and potatoes. It'll distract them from everything else that they're looking at.
There you go.
The last time they had one of these apartment inspections, they never even showed up. I even called them and was like, weren't y'all supposed to come check my apartment for something? They're like, no, don't worry about it. Oh, okay then.
We both all been home before.
That's the thing. They do that to scare you, and then they don't even come do it. And then they'll randomly just come in and say that they're checking fire alarms or something. Like, I want to know what they're going to be in here doing, because there's not really anything in here besides a bunch of kids stuff. Mixture can put potato, onion, potato, cheese, potato, sauerkraut. Potato stuffed dumplings. Y'all better leave my scrapple alone. Scrapple is disgusting, Papa. Miss Coffee, what is the price on the side of chat? Oh, the $ is for if you would like to donate to the channel. It helps me buy supplies and stuff for the channel. I was just going over this earlier. With the amount of donations that I got, I will be able to get my daughter out here for the summer. So again, thank you guys for all who gave me the super chats. I greatly appreciate it. All the it's essentially like a monetized chat thing where you can donate to the channel for me to buy supplies and better equipment to make the channel better. You are in no way obligated to do so, but obviously your generosity is very much appreciated for those of you who do.
Okay.
And, you know, I don't really pressure anyone to like, I'm not like, you have to come in here and donate. You donate if you feel like it or if you have the means. If you don't have the means, please don't worry about it. If there's a diamond painting you have your eye on and you'd rather spend your money on that, please do. But sometimes people will donate to chat to help me better essentially just to help me better my channel. And with my first, the first bit of donations that I got, I'll be able to get my daughter out here for this summer, and she picked out a couple of diamond paintings that she wants me to order for when she gets here so that she can do videos with me. So I'm pretty excited about that. My 2-year-old wants to brush my hair and I don't want him to. Well, Christy, when you have a 2-year-old, it's not about what you want anymore. If he wants to brush your hair is now his personal little mannequin head.
It's about how long it takes to get them out.
Unless you go buy him a mannequin head like I did with my kids. Because ain't no comb getting through this fro. No. And every time I go all natural, I'll straighten it every once in a while. But chemical relaxers, no. It's all afro all summer or all winter.
Alright, well, you guys let me know when you're done doing it strong.
I'd love a big bowl of stew and dumplings. I miss my dad's. Well, got to go bring the bacon home. Well, you have fun with your bacon, Jennifer Roberts. Make sure you give that turtle some cookies. Don't forget the insulin shot. Thanks for hanging out. I got about 5 more minutes on here, folks. So we is going to wrap it up. Like we ain't trying to have churn. And look at that. I didn't even have to give you guys a disclaimer today. Surprisingly, I didn't see anybody mention it either. So I feel pretty good about the no disclaimer.
Ooh.
Spotty dick and custard, yep. Martine, what? I love cobbler with the gooey topping, but I don't like chicken and dumplings. I don't like chicken and dumplings either. I still love Chef Boyardee Spaghetti with Franks. Just saying. We just
Oh,
had
yeah.
what was it? Spaghetti and meatballs. I freaking love spaghetti and
Oh
meatballs.
yeah, you can definitely make your way through
I got so much
a
done this
legendary
morning.
contract.
Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah,
But
I took
after
my
I leave
brother for
off
the
here, I
cookout
have to
for
go walk
25.
dogs and figure out if Mr. Coffee's going to go get his children from school. Because then if he gets his kids from school, then I can get stuff prepped and ready for the evening. Because it's always a lot rougher when he's not here. Because then, not that I don't know how to take care of the kids by myself, because I did it for 4 years. It's just I got so lazy and used to having the help that when he's gone, I'm like, what do I do with these little monsters that I created? So yeah, like, I got to get back into single mom mode. And they got to get baths. And Maggie wants her hair in a bun for some reason today.
Acceptable.
And it's a whole hot mess. Thank you, Connie. So, yeah, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my lives on Tuesdays, but I'm going to do them every other week. So you guys get a live this week, and you might get a premiere next week. If not a premiere, you'll at least get a Whip and Chat on Tuesdays.
Oh, damn, where that event go?
But every other Tuesday is when I'm going to go live. And, of course, I'll post it in enough time. Like, I'll post it right after I post Mindful Monday. I'll post the thing to remind you guys that I will be going live on Tuesday so you guys don't forget. I also will post it in my group and on the community wall of YouTube. So, yeah. We're going to give it a few more minutes. Because I want to get this little section done. I said the same thing Friday night, 5 hours later. But all I have left is that one little section right there. And I think I can get that done in a few minutes. Plus, now you guys got me hungry for different types of foods. And now I want to go out. I want to go out and get, like, stuff to make, not walking tacos, but taco salad. Is taco salad healthy? Of course it is. It's a 1,200 calorie salad.
I don't see no legs.
If you guys have never heard of Real Men of Genius on YouTube, look up Real Men of Genius. It's like a Budweiser or Bud Light commercial. And they have one for taco salad. And it's just the stupidest thing on the planet, but it is freaking hilarious. You're welcome, Cindy. Pierogies are a Polish dish. It's like dumplings. I don't even know what dumplings are. You're welcome, Laura. Sorry I missed live yesterday. I walked in and you guys were talking about pickles or something, and I'm like, I'm so tired, and my brain won't work for me to figure out what pickle they're talking about with 4 skins and extra skins and knobbly pickles, and someone doesn't like pickles, and my brain was like, yeah, you're not going to conjure this. Just lay back down. But I think I finally got all the Benadryl out of my system, hopefully. One day I'll remember you're live on Tuesday. I just started doing lives again on Tuesdays. So if you didn't remember today, don't worry about it.
Oh, you're not joining us on the comments?
I did. I don't remember when I posted it. I think I posted it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I posted it yesterday because I posted it with the picture of the frosted trees. Because I took that picture yesterday morning when I went to go take the dog to the vet. And then by the time I went to go back that way to go pick up the kids from school, because it's the same direction, all that frost was gone. So I was glad I was able to capture that picture from my moving car. Because it was really pretty. It wasn't even really all that cold outside, but for some reason everything was frosted over.
All day, every day.
Yeah, I don't know what Mr. Coff's talking about either, so don't worry about it. I watch all your videos of everybody's. I love the unboxing ones. Oh, thank you, Joy. It's greatly appreciated. Have I ever bought paintings from DIY Moonshop? No. I was going to, but I can't see spending that kind of money. Like, it's not so much, Thank you, Joy. Oh, Joy, I see what you're trying to do. There's notches on that little donation thing, every notch, I believe, is $5. So when you tried to scroll over, it didn't scroll over all the way. So because I think you're trying to give it $5 and you're commenting 5 and then putting $1.99. Yeah, it's really expensive. And I know Wolfpack Diamond Painting buys from them often. But I haven't found anything on their site that I couldn't find on AliExpress cheaper, to be honest. And so, like, they have, like, the electrified diamonds. And I'm like, well, that's great and all. But I don't know. I just haven't, like, nothing about it seems to, like, go, whoa, I have to have one of these. Like, the Wonder Woman one they had was really nice until I saw it was, like, over $100. And I remember asking them at one point when I first started my channel, you know, will the price of the shipping change if you buy so much stuff? Like, if you bought, say, $100 to $150 worth of stuff, can you get free shipping or something? And she was like, no, it's $40 flat rate. We tell you to buy more stuff so it's worth it for you. And I'm like, no, you tell us to buy more stuff so you can make more money. And then you can only use DHL for the part of the world you're at. So it just makes it worth it to us to buy more, because then we're not wasting $40 on one little 30 by 30. I understand you get it in a few days, but still, I can get my Diamond Art Clubs in a few days and not spend nowhere near as much as that. I would like to one day get something from them, but they don't really have anything that I would say is my cup of tea. And if I'm going to spend that amount of money on something, because no matter what, I saw a 30 by 30 rhinestone kit that was $98. And I'm like, that's $98, and that's not including the $40 shipping. So I'm spending $140 some odd dollars for a 30 by 30 Hello Kitty. No, thank you. Who can is pissing me off? What's wrong with that company? I don't know. They're not right. Everything Winnie loves them as well. Yeah, everything he buys from them too. I'm not saying that, you know, you shouldn't buy from them or anything. I just say for me and my personal wallet, I don't see what the wow factor is there. There's no wow factor for me. They're like, they're collaborating with the same artist from Dreamer Designs, which is kind of cool. But there's nothing really that I've seen on their website. And then they even have ones that you can pre-order, but you're still paying the same amount of shipping and everything. And I'm like, if your big selling point is the fact that you get your shipping stuff in a few days, but I order something on back order and it's going to take 6 to 8 weeks to get to me, then where's the big selling point for that? Like, by the time I get it, I would have forgot that I ordered it, and then randomly this thing will show up at my house. Plus, we don't have DHL here in North Dakota, so essentially they'd have to turn it over to USPS, which means I have to chase the postman down. I don't know. It just isn't worth it to me. You're welcome, Diamond in the Rough. I was unhappy with the oily drills. I felt like I spent $120. My canvas should have had no rivers and should not have had oily drills. Ronan, is that from DIY Moon Shop?
Never mind. Dodge that bullet.
Like, I don't mind spending, like, if the quality is there, I don't mind spending the money. But I also have to like the image. And they didn't really have anything that was like, oh my gosh, I have to have this. I'll have to go back and check again. I will probably at some point buy one painting from them. But, like, okay, even the ones that Wolfpack got, those little tiny ones that she purchased, for that entire order, I guarantee if you go and shop there, you're spending at least $100. So you have to have at least $100 for at least one or two paintings. And for those people that are like, I don't like Diamond Art Club, they're too expensive. But then you see them with the DIY Moon Shop. What you smoking? Like, seriously? So yeah, like, I don't know. I guess one day I'll have to get something from them for you guys to see, like, the quality of it, because I personally have never experienced it. I also don't want to pay $10 for a diamond painting pen that I can make myself in 20 seconds. So, like, yeah.
Raw says, seriously, that's not too expensive.
Tell Raw to suck a fat one.
Damn.
Yeah, and when I have the quality of Diamond Art Club, I don't see why I should have to go pay $1 million for DIY Moon Shop, to be honest. I'm having trouble with the drills that they are chip off the side.
Oh, shit.
No, Tammy Hyler. Diamond Art Club's new ones, I don't think they're being released until the 16th of next
Are
month.
we pulling raw through some legendaries?
DIY does port glue. There is no rivers in that sort of glue. Sometimes there are impressions from the clear cover that look like it, but it's no rivers. That's right, Heike, yeah. But yeah, DIY or Diamond Art Club's new images won't be out until next month. Heike Ronan says, I have rivers in mind from DIY Moonshot. What was the code for the Royal Diamond painting? I think it's like birthday 40 on the website. It should say it at the top. I did get a lot done, right? I'm gonna put these last few drills on here and say goodbye to you guys.
Yeah, I remember the tongue twisted day.
I think I got all that symbol done. I did! Yay! Okay, so I got the pillars, the red and black, and then this piece, and then the entire black outline. So I got a lot done.
Rebel.
I can't afford the $40 for postage as well as the diamond. Exactly, Martine. It's like, okay, I got the $40 for the postage. Now let me save up for the next 2 years for a diamond painting from them. Like, I was so mad because I saw that Hello Kitty, and I was like, oh, it's only a 30 by 30. It's going to be a little bit cheaper. Nope, $98. Why is this thing $98? So, like, I don't know. I'll buy one day, but again, I'd have to find something that I see it and I immediately go, I have to have this. But I think that's it for me, folks. I would like to thank each and every one of you for coming to hang out with me on this Tuesday of afternoons, or Wednesday if you live in the UK or something. I don't know what time it is over there. Either way, thank you guys so much for the super chats. It is greatly appreciated. It will definitely help me better the channel. And maybe if I get enough super chats, I could buy something from DIY Moon Shop and show you guys what the quality is like. So yeah. Either way, I'm going to get going. I have some lifing I have to go do before the kids come home and Mr. Coffee has to leave for work. So again, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. As always, please remember to be kind, be courteous, be cool. Bye, guys. Have a good day.